Life. QC Kinetics. Regenerative medicine. Real results. Call now to schedule your free consultation. 252-645-6458.
Hyundai's Getaway Sales Event is going on right now. Get in there. I mean, get away with a great deal so right it almost feels wrong, because right now you can get huge savings on their most popular models, including the adventure-ready SUVs and the Hyundai Santa Fe and Santa Fe hybrid models. Or just go all electric and choose from America's most awarded EV lineup, like the breakthrough Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 6 sedan. So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a great deal only during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details. Great show.
Funny show.
Great show. Level of concern, 1-2, hair on fire of the Chicago Bears quarterback offense situation. Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams, 1-10. Hair on fire is 10. Christopher?
None of us have hair.
6.
TJ Jefferson?
5.
I'm lower than that. I'm lower than that.
You have zero evidence to be lower than that.
I have zero evidence to be lower than that. Ben Johnson alone is going to be an upgrade for the kid. Alone.
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt.
Alone. And say what you will about Caleb Williams, and a lot of people do. He's given every indication he wants to be coached hard. And don't forget, last year, the crucible of last year, the dreadfulness of last year, everything that was going on behind the scenes, where everything that had happened had given credence to all the concerns he and his dad had prior to the draft. All of that was happening. Getting his ass beat. And he said nothing. There wasn't a single flash at a press conference where it was, woe is me, feel bad for me. Never once did he give you an indication of, you have no idea what's going on around here. And me and my dad and I, we knew it. We didn't want to be here, but we did. And look at it now. I'm right. Everybody else is around here wrong. How many people in this world today, not to get writ large, but I will, it seems part and parcel of our world, it's never somebody's fault. It's always someone else's fault. It's always, look what's being done to me. It is a culture of grievance that we live in right now for so many people, from leadership on down. A lack of accountability of my bad, or yes, this was done improperly. I will admit this is not the way it should be done. I will admit it's not the way that we do things, but my bad. And this kid, 1,000,000% had every right to say, it's not my fault, folks. And he never once did it. So here comes a guy who's going to coach him hard and give him a whole ton of stuff. And I will just ignore a lot of these videos. Will it happen during the season? Yes. But does that mean he's toast? He's finished? I'm confident that this guy, Ben Johnson, is the right guy. And the Bears are getting it right. And they got talented people. The line is improved, right? And the light is going to be on a little bit better for Caleb Williams. You just got to get him playing faster. Got to get him playing more confident. And let's see the off-script stuff. Like, that's what got him a Heisman in many ways.
True.
And Ben can scheme it up. And let's hope he coaches it up. And the kid's taking the coaching. He took the beating last year. Beating. And a lot of the beating that he took was something that he saw coming. And he never once said, I saw it coming, and wore it on his sleeve. And he also didn't do that there either, was Justin Fields. So I'll read into it with Caleb Williams that this is going to work out. I'll give it a number of 3. 2.5 to 3.
For the ones who get it done, Grainger offers high-quality supplies and solutions for every industry, as well as access to product specialists who have the knowledge and experience to answer your toughest questions. Plus, their commitment to being your safety partner can help you keep your facilities safe and your people safer. Call clickgranger.com or just stop by.
Oh no, stomach issues again?
Stomach issues?
Who are you?
Your pancreas. I could be the real reason for your diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, or loose oily stools.
I thought it was my stomach.
People often do, but any of these symptoms could mean having a condition called exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI. With EPI, the pancreas doesn't release enough enzymes to break down food, but EPI is manageable. Use the symptom checker on identifyepi.com and speak with your doctor. That's identifyepi.com. Sponsored by
The Parker Bird Show.
Chrissy Overton Johnson.
My career was really blessed. I mean, even from the time I was 5 years old, I was finding myself at the top. And one thing that my father always taught me is you're not skiing against other people. He taught me not to compare very, very early. He's like, you are skiing against yourself. And so just always go out there and be the best version of yourself. And so that was my motivation all those years.
The Parker Bird Show, exclusively on Pirate Radio TV on YouTube.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Right now we have GMC 1500 elevation, 0.9% or $78.50 off. That truck also has $359 lease special. For Buick, we got the all-new Enclave. It's beautiful, it's big, it can handle all of your luggage, kids, towing, anything. Brown & Wood Buick GMC, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and one goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North Restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Who let the dogs out?
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Who let the dogs out?
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Afternoon, everybody.
Man, that was just lackadaisical, man.
It was what now?
Lackadaisical.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey, and we got left side.
Strong side.
I shouldn't be held accountable for a grown man's athleticism.
I heard you say that, and I would have to agree with you, to be honest.
Wait, what? You agree with me?
I agree.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Flip that, Shirley.
Got a little taco meat on my chest.
I pay for AI. I can't help it. I mean, that was before I was medicated, man.
What?
I don't know. It was not my idea.
That's all. I love y'all, man.
Now live from the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
All right, welcome in to a Wednesday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, PR927FM.com, and we are on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV, the place to be. Give us a like, a subscribe, and check out our awesome content we have going on right now. It's August, so we are locked into ECU fall camp, and if you go right now to Pirate Radio TV, you can watch Blake Harrell yesterday on the Brian Bailey Show for a full hour, breaking it all down. You can also see interviews with John David Baker and Josh Aldridge from post-practice press conferences on Tuesday. JDB, Coach Aldridge, those are up for your viewing pleasure. Also, some of our interviews all of our interviews from Big Carolina 3A, 4A Media Day on Monday, where we talked Conley, J.H. Rose, New Bern, South Central, and all of the above. So got all that and a whole lot more. It's where you can find the Holton Ahlers Show as well. And we'll talk about that momentarily. But right now, I will tell you what's going on today's program. Rahjai Harris, number 47, will join us coming up at 4 o'clock. And Curt Kraft coming up at 5 o'clock, former ECU track and field coach, now a Nevada Sports Hall of Famer. And he's just an interesting guy. I would like to put up his ECU attendance for all sporting events versus anybody else out there, because he's at everything. And we'll talk to Curt Kraft coming up at 5 o'clock. Also, our first guest already in studio with us, Holton Ahlers, joining us today. What's up, Holt? What's up, man? Thanks for having me. Good to see you. We got Shirley Rhodes. We got intern Jackson. We got Billy Nux. We got J-Bone, Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone. And we've got left side.
Strong side.
Chandler Honeycutt here. Hello, Sean.
Happy hump day to you.
Happy hump day to you, too. You know, Sean is done with sales for the day when he flips the cap backwards. He's done. Yeah. Now you're co-host.
Yeah.
Cool, Sean.
Ready to go. Ready for sports trivia tonight.
We'll be at Overtime Tavern, and, man, we were packed out last week. Had 10 teams when we kicked it off, and had a whole lot of fun out there. It's a nice mix of old veterans and new teams, some college students and folks in their 20s. So it's a good mix. It's a lot of fun, and we'll be out there coming up tonight at 8 o'clock. Should we mention what we're watching?
That's a tough call.
That is a tough call. I know. Like, what's our job as a journalist? What's our job as a pirate right now?
I think you just reverse it and just say it.
I thought about that, so I'll let you do it.
Me? Chandler can do it. I'm not doing
it. We're watching the Mets take on the Guardians, and former Pirate Gavin Williams is on the mound for Cleveland.
And doing very well.
Yep, he's having a good game.
Very, very well.
Let's check in with the Chili Water Chat Gang. Chili Water Chat Gang. Jerry up first today with a hello. What's up, Jerry?
What's up,
hello.
Jerry? What's up, Jerry?
Count the bell. Tim Peden says, good afternoon, PRL crew. What's up, Tim?
Is that the owner of Pedens?
I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah.
Pedens is good.
Okay. You heard it from Holden, and I will co-sign on that. We've also got Jamie, who says, hey now.
Hey now.
Alex says, did y'all ever go back and watch the last segment when Wes was here? See the look he gave Cuz when Cuz was dying laughing at him? Yes, we did go back and see that. By the way, we do have some news.
Yeah.
We have news today that intern Cuz
is no longer with us.
He put in his retirement from Pirate Radio. I understand.
Just couldn't hold back the cuss words. Just couldn't hold back.
If I can't cuss, I can't do it. But we'll have a big Cuz montage at the end of today's show. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
But yeah.
Like 2 minutes. Not even that.
Cuz retired before we've even met 3 of our interns. Gavin Williams gets a strikeout to record the first out of the 8th inning. Robert has a question for Holton, which we'll get to in a moment. Jerry says, go Chili Water, chat gang number 1. He right now has the 1 beside his name. Jamie, 2-0 on Nerfies today. He has 1 more tonight. Who you got tonight, Jamie? Let me know. Lane says, of course, Gavin beats the Mets and the Phillies have to go and lose. Lane, nobody cares about baseball. Nobody cares about the Phillies. Nobody cares about baseball.
Like, even though we're watching it right now, we don't care about it.
I don't care about baseball. I pay for AI. All right.
Pay for AI.
Holton, what a night last night for football fans and people who enjoy football behind-the-scenes documentaries. I was fired up for Hard Knocks, but I sit down after dinner and pop on the old Netflix because they've been coming out every Tuesday with like the train wreck documentaries about different things, and I was seeing if they had a new one. But first thing that popped up was a documentary about the SEC.
The old SEC football. It's great. Yeah.
And yeah, I watched probably 4 episodes of that before Hard Knocks. And it features, behind the scenes from 2024. It bounces around to each school. A lot of Vandy and their big wins last year.
Yep.
South Carolina, LSU. It was awesome.
It was really cool. I think it's great for recruiting. It's great for college football in general, though. It was kind of cool for me because I got recruited, obviously, by Shane Beamer when he was at Georgia. So seeing him now as a head coach was pretty cool. So it's he's just as likable as any coach in the country.
We had a Beamer discussion with Danny Beal the other day. Who said Beamer was a clown?
No.
And I said, I mean, he's probably hokey and corny like anybody, but I think he's pretty genuine.
I think he's one of the more
like
genuine guys I've met in the. I mean, even when we played South Carolina here, like he came up to me before the game. I hadn't talked to him in 3 or 4 years. I mean, he came up and said what's up to me. So he's always been nice to me. Anyone I know, guys who played at Georgia and played at South Carolina, and the players
seem to like him.
And I think he gets that honest. I mean, players love. Ask Darrell Roberts about Frank Beamer, and he'll tell you.
Yeah,
he loves the guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a Beamer family fan, I think, and I am a little worried if I'm a Gamecocks fan, Holton, and see all the praise they're getting. They are 13th in the first media poll.
Yeah,
or the coaches poll.
Poll, yeah.
13th. That's a little too rich for my blood.
They've beat hard teams the last 2 years. Ever since he's got there, even when they didn't have that good of years, like they still beat they won big games, and that's what you have to do when you're in those positions. So it's not like they haven't won big games before. It's the games that they can't lose. Like last year, I mean, episode 1 of the SEC, they almost lost to
Old Dominion, right?
Old Dominion by 4, and then we played them the next week. So I think it's you got the quarterback, you got the swagger, you have belief in the program. Like you could see that just by watching the Netflix documentary. Like people believe that this is the coaching staff, this is the team to do it. So I'm excited for him. I'm kind of pulling for him from afar just because of obviously, like I said, my relationship with him. But yeah, I think anytime an SEC school like that can make a run, it's better. Like when Vandy made a run last year,
I agree.
Like it's better for college football.
And they're all kind of big boys in their own right, maybe Vandy aside. But when it's not a Bama or an LSU or, but when it's like even Auburn has had their day in the sun, but now they're almost looked at as it's about time for them to start winning again.
Yeah, they got Hugh Freeze now, and they're hoping he can do that. So
I'd put Ole Miss in that category, even though they've been really good with Lane Kiffin. Yeah. They're not one of the big boys.
Yeah, they're not one of the top 4. Yeah, I would agree.
But Florida part of that conversation too.
I still think they're a big brand.
So they won the with Tebow.
But then you can say the same thing about Auburn if you
yeah.
I think Florida's a bigger brand than Auburn and those guys.
Right.
I just think Florida's down right now.
I'll tell you what, though, if you are tired of the SEC, avoid it because they
hype it up.
They pass gas and then like smell that. This is so good. Roll the windows up. Get a look. It's a little.
It is
much.
that. It is that. I agree on that.
But as a football fan, and look, as a guy who likes to watch big games and enjoys rivalries and things like that, it was right up my alley. It was better than Hard Knocks because it was actually like going through an entire season.
I'll tell you what's good, Clip, is the WWE version of that. I was just watching before I came here.
I've not watched that yet. Mike Mullis, of all people, gave me a rave review of that.
Very good.
Yeah.
I was literally just watching
I'm a
it
little
before I
worried
came.
about it. Not that, I don't know. It's just odd because they've never gone so far behind the scenes like this to expose the business.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally what it does. So, like, as little kids, I couldn't imagine watching that as little kids.
Right.
So, yeah.
But, that's on my to-do list, certainly, before football begins. Gavin Williams has now thrown 8 innings of work today.
He's doing good.
He is. He's doing pretty well for the Guardians. They lead 4-0 over the Mets in Citi Field. All right. We're going to get to ECU. Jamie's got Braves Brewers no run first inning tonight. All right. I'll jump on. You're 2-0. Stay hot. PJ says, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
What's up, PJ? Shirley, we got Pitt County Girls All-Star Softball coming up Thursday at 5, as we're watching that on ESPN2 right now.
Yes.
Holt, have you been following this story?
I've been to a couple games.
Awesome.
So I live right down the street, so me and Grace and our dog Wrigley were just walking down, and a couple games were on, so we stopped by and watched a few, so...
The comeback kids, the cardiac kids.
Yeah, they call them the cardiac kids. Yeah.
Which is awesome. And Holton, you had some awesome days on that field, and then they transformed it into a softball field for the world to see. It's a pretty. I don't even know if we talk enough about how neat it is to have that thing here.
It's awesome. Yeah, I think it's great for the city. I mean, I'd imagine business-wise, it brings a lot of revenue as well. So yeah, I think it's great for the city. Anything. I mean, look, Elm Street Park's obviously one of the nicest ones. That's why it's there. So I'm glad they figured it out.
And it's great having a local team in it every year, and not just having them in it, but like go the distance and make it interesting.
Yeah.
And on Sunday, you're like, man, it doesn't look too good. Maybe this isn't the year. And then they come back in the same situation on Monday. So they're making it even more exciting with these comeback wins.
Before we get to, and Shirley's got 2 great lists of cuts from John David Baker and Josh Aldridge. We'll get to our new blue Pirate Report, but I don't know, just a few questions I wanted to ask you watching some of this Hard Knocks and behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
And you won't be able to answer these exact probably, but I just question how practice goes as far as running plays. So how many, first of all, how many like formations would you say you have?
50?
50 formations. Could you even put a number on how many plays are in the playbook?
No. I mean, I couldn't. No.
How is there, and practice goes like so quick, and it's so like, I've never been, but like from what I've seen, and Tony Dunn, I always think about him when he said he went to the Panthers open practice. He said they run like 2 plays, then they're on to the next thing.
Yeah,
it's like so fast paced. How do you get all the work in? Do you run every single play of practice? You have to.
No, you don't. I don't like.
Is it more like study the book and?
Yeah, you have. So the way like your NFL schedule works, especially like you have so many walkthroughs.
And I'm asking for ECU too.
Oh yeah, for ECU is NFL and college are totally different.
Yeah.
NFL version. I thought because you brought up Hard Knocks.
I did. Yeah.
I said that. So NFL version is. I mean, it's your full-time job. So you're there morning. So like you get your install the night before. That next morning, they install it again. Then you go to meetings with like your position coach. You install it again somehow, and then you go to a walkthrough, which is pretty much a run-through. You pretty much practice, just non-competitive, though you still throw the ball and stuff. Then you go eat lunch. Then you go practice. You do those plays again. So really, it's like your 5th practice by that time of those plays.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's some plays like, I mean, starters obviously get more, but there's no. Like in college, a team period is like when you go against the defense and you're practicing plays you're going to run during those, like during the game you're practicing that week. In NFL, in college, you probably have, in one team period, there's probably 24 plays. NFL, there's 6 max, maybe 4. So you just got to, it's your job. You get paid millions of dollars. You better be good at it.
So from the ECU perspective, what these guys are doing day to day right now, Caden Hauser and company, how many plays are they able to run every day?
Yeah, I mean, every coach is different for one. Like Coach Houston, Coach Harrell, I've heard run the program a little bit differently. Yeah. But just a standard one, I mean, they're probably running 50 a day, like total plays. Yeah. And then you got to think they're walking through at night most times. They're probably walking through before practice most times, the plays they don't get to. So, I mean, you could probably get anywhere from 50 to 100 plays in a day, at least walking through, counting walkthroughs for that.
And then depending on, like, the opponent, you might work on something more specifically each week. Is that how it works?
Yeah, it's really like that and, like, the week before. Like, if you struggled on third downs the week before, then you might add another third down day. If you struggled red zone, if you're having red zone problems, you might add another day red zone. So, yeah, that's usually how it works.
We got a couple of football questions for Holton. Here's a general one from Lane. What do you think our record will be in 2025?
We're releasing a podcast of, like, in-depth, like, studying of other teams and that we're playing and how we're going to do. Like, I feel confident about our team. I haven't looked at who we play yet. Like, I know who we play, but I want to sit there and throw out a record that I haven't backed it up with some sort of research. So
it's August the 6th. Before kickoff, you will put something out there.
Yeah, within the next week or two. I just don't want to say it and then go back on it. And I don't know.
Lane, you'll have to wait on that.
Sorry, Lane.
But he will answer the question.
Yeah.
Robert says, Holton, do you think the defense will have to start the season with a lot of base or go all out, feast or famine style out of the gate and try to steal possessions? That's a good question because Blake Harrell overall is pretty aggressive. What about Josh Aldridge? What do you think they do?
Yeah, I think the first game will be a little bit of mix of both. I think that State's quarterback's still young, so you're going to try to blitz and still confuse him. But he did face Coach Harrell last year, so it won't be a lot of the same blitzes, I'd imagine, other than the ones that worked. But then that's the ones that State worked on all offseason. So I think they're going to do more. My prediction would be they would drop back more and then just blitz in timely manner rather than blitz a lot game one because he can run. And the one thing about blitzing is if you blitz and leave an open gap with a running quarterback, you can take off. So I'd imagine they make him throw it. And like in the NC, I didn't realize in the bowl game, like, I mean, he was like 19 for 22, but he just wasn't throwing the ball deep down the field. So they just backed up and made him do it. So I'd imagine it's more making him drop back and throw the ball than letting him run.
Was it this offseason, Sean, that Tony Gibson went to Marshall?
Went to Marshall.
So a new DC for NC State. Which you had talked about that previously, having to watch like JUCO film, like, depending on where the coach was previously. So.
And that's why it's like, that's where it sucks for ECU's purposes. It's almost a disadvantage more for ECU is, I mean, historically, an ACC school would get better recruits than ECU would. I'm not just sitting here taking a shot at ECU or anything. But if we're at a disadvantage with just overall talent, like if both teams are like that with a new coordinator or whatever, then really the advantage goes to NC State because we technically would have less talent. I'm not saying we do have less talent this year. I'm just saying historically.
Yeah.
So then playing a good, like an ACC team week one with a new coordinator, like, that's tough.
Yeah. That's up against it. But we got vets, we got returners, and we talked about some of that yesterday with Bryce Williams kind of going over the roster. Can you do one more segment with us? And
yeah.
All right, let's do one more segment with Holt, and we'll hear some of these cuts and dive into some of the personnel as well. One out in the ninth inning for Gavin Williams, who's having one of his better days as a pitcher. We'll have more for you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Sure, you've had a sausage biscuit before, but have you had the smoked sausage biscuit from Bojangles? Well, now is your chance. Juicy, slow-cooked smoked sausage is grilled to perfection and served on a fluffy, made-from-scratch buttermilk biscuit. No one does breakfast like Bojangles, and this smoked sausage biscuit doesn't disappoint. Right now, you can get 2 for just $5. Start your day with this flavor-packed deal while it lasts. It's bow time.
The crack of the bat. The roar of the crowd. Baseball is back in Kinston. Come cheer on your Down East Bird Dogs.
Watch the Down East Bird Dogs play.
The crack of the bat. The roar of the crowd. Baseball is back in Kinston. Come cheer on your Down East Bird Dogs.
Watch the Down East Bird Dogs play.
Capital Subaru of Greenville is transforming your everyday commute into something a little more extraordinary. Subaru was just named 2025's best overall automotive brand by Consumer Reports, and there's never been a better time to drive one home. From the adventure-ready Outback to the sleek and efficient Forester, they got the perfect ride for you. In addition to their great selection of new and used car inventories, the Subaru Service Center is commanded by a team of experts, handpicked for their knowledge, passion, and promise to treat every car as if it's their own. Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive or online at capitalsubaruofgreenville.com.
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Dorfinators! Mount up. That's right, the Dorfinators are coming to the Buccaneer Music Hall August 20th. It's the Little Giants taking on the Tiny Titans with death-defying maneuvers, high-flying aerials. This is an event you will not want to miss. Get your tickets now at Dorfinators.com. That's August 20th, 8 p.m. The Extreme Dorfinators Wrestling Crew will hit the ring at the Buccaneer Music Hall. Get your tickets now. Dorfinators.com.
Hot days, cool deals, summer sizzles at Bostic Sugg Furniture. You'll find sizzling savings on hundreds of items in stock. Save on beautiful living room furniture, dining rooms, and bedroom furniture. Save up to 70% off clearance items, plus 6 months special financing. Raise up your sleep level and get a free motion base upgrade with Beauty Rest Black or Helix mattress purchase with up to 60 months special financing. Hot days, cool deals, summer sizzles at Bostic Sugg Furniture. Now that's hot.
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices and $4 drafts all summer long. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
1, 2, 3, come on!
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Do you know baseball etiquette? Yeah, I need to learn. For those who weren't following along in segment 1, Gavin Williams had a no-hitter going with 1 out in the 9th inning. And then Juan Soto, that jerk, hit a bomb to center field, a solo home run. Gavin did get another out and then walked a man. So he leaves throwing 8 2/3 innings, allowing 1 hit, 1 run. And the runner at first he is responsible for as well. But some near history today for the former Pirate, but what a performance by Gavin Williams.
Would have been the second Pirate to do that at Shea Stadium. Or not Shea Stadium, Citi Field.
Chris Heston no-hit. Now this is coming from Chandler, and I'm going to trust your information. You sure Heston wasn't at home?
I just looked it up to be sure.
Okay, all right. Chris Heston threw a no-hitter against the Mets years ago. I think we did our part there. We did not say he had a no-hitter going.
On air.
Holton, but no, Holton was doing the reverse jinx.
I'm not blaming
Holton was saying, Juan Soto's had a crappy year, and watch him go yard here, and it was the very next pitch, and
it was
dead center field.
And I'm not going to blame you for that.
No,
if you'd have said no way Soto hits a home run here, then that would be on you. But what a great effort today from Gavin Williams. And it was the first thing you see on ESPN. It was up on the cryon there at watching the game, and now he's in the dugout saying, man, just missed out on a no-no, but now the Guardians looking for one final out to get the win in New York. All right, let's get to our New Blue Pirate Report. If you have issues with your heating and air, your plumbing, you need some electrical work, New Blue is the folks you want to call. Call nublue.com. Aaron Williams and crew will get you taken care of no matter what you have issues with. So let's hear from John David Baker. This is a good one to play for Holt, and I'm interested about this one as well. Cut to Shirley talked about Mike Wright and how he plans to balance his playing time with the starter, Caden Hauser.
Yeah, it's it's a deal where Mike was brought here for a reason. He was brought to add depth and to do those types of things. And if we ever got in a pinch, get him in the game. I don't foresee anything to where we're ever playing the 2-quarterback system or anything like that. That's just not something I really believe in. It's kind of the old saying, like, if you got 2 quarterbacks, you don't have one. And I think you just mess with the rhythm of your starter if you kind of do some of that stuff. So Mike will find his role. That's the thing I love about Mike Wright. He has great leadership qualities. He is a great teammate. He's one of those guys. He is the opposite of an energy vampire. He brings great energy every day. And so, Mike will have a right on this team. He'll have a role in this team, whether it's special teams, offense, whatever it may be. But we'll find him a role somehow.
What do you think, Holt?
Yeah, that's a great answer. I mean, I think that's a great answer to back up Caden Hauser the year that he had last year when he played. But Mike Wright is very, very fast. I mean, we had him on the podcast, and he literally said he claimed he was faster than Keaton. Now, I know Mike, and Mike knows Keaton, so it was probably just like them messing with each other. But he can absolutely roll, and I've heard whispers from guys that I played with of him catching passes and catching punts and kickoffs and stuff. So it wouldn't surprise me if he plays. But yeah, I think that's a perfect answer by JDB.
James Summers.
Yep, that's exactly who I thought of it. Yep.
Dwayne Harris took direct snaps early in his career.
Came in as a quarterback.
Yeah.
So,
and my thing is, I mean, if we have running packages for him, you think he's going to go up there and say that? State's listening to all of this.
Sure.
So he's not going to give too much info either way.
When Holton was the starter here, as the host of the 5th quarter, I know a lot of folks wanted Mason Garcia to get into the game. And I even said I would like to see Mason Garcia in the game just for – Holton's not going to be here forever. He was here a long time, but we need to, get him out there and let's see some packages. And I feel like Coach Houston talked about doing that more than he actually did it in games. So, week to week, Holton, was there any kind of plan to get him in anything? No.
I mean, we had running packages for him, and I think my senior year he had a few.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't a big part of it.
It wasn't going to be a big part of it.
Cut 3, Shirley. How do you assess Caden's progress so far after his surgery to repair an injury? What was his injury, Holton?
Wrist.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, just miles ahead of where he was a year ago. Just doing a great job of just trying to soak everything in, and he's asking questions like crazy. You know, he's asking questions like a guy that just got here, and that's exciting because he's just constantly wanting to learn. You know, injury-wise, like, you know, he got to get those reps in spring, which I think was huge. You know, there was no, like, you know, getting back into the rhythm of things, started fall camp. He hit the summer run and been the same through fall camp. So couldn't be more excited where he's at and just his development.
This is my favorite question to ask every fall camp. It's just a matter of will you get an answer or not. Let's see if John David Baker gives out any names. But cut 5, Shirley, who on offense has stood out so far in camp?
You know, a couple guys in that receiver room that really, really excited about. A couple guys that are new in Tyler Johnson and Quez Petaway. They're not loud guys, which I love, which is sometimes opposite of a receiver. They just come to work every day. And a guy that has been in our program since we've been here is a guy, Malik Leverett. Could not be more proud of him. Like his just demeanor is exactly what you want. It's a workman mentality. He's come to work every day and just kept his head down, and he keeps making plays, keeps showing up. And that's what we tell our guys. If you want to play for us, if you want to play, you know, on this unit, you've got to build trust. And Malik has built a ton of that over the last couple weeks.
All right, he did mention some names and some
newcomers,
some guys behind the Smith boys, if you will, Anthony Smith and Yannick Smith. Holton, hearing more and more about Petaway, though, as we move along.
Yeah, I've heard a lot about him. A lot of people have compared him to like Winston Wright and seeing that. So we'll see, man. I've heard good things about him. I'm excited. This offense, you know, just get in the right position. You got a quarterback that'll get you the ball. So if you're electric with the ball in your hands, and you'll make plays and get to the league. So we'll see.
Sounds like we have some non-diva wide receivers. I would say Anthony Smith doesn't do too
he's
much.
very low key.
But Yannick might have a little.
Yannick's a different story. The fadeaway, awesome. Taking somebody's towel.
Yeah, we gotta have at least.
You gotta have one character on the team.
They all can't be soft spoken.
Are you? I don't want to like hype it up too much, Holden. Are you predicting a big one for Yannick this year?
Yeah, I would think so. Honestly, I think Anthony Smith will have the bigger year.
Okay.
But I think Yannick will have a really good year. I think Anthony Smith is like the perfect receiver for this offense, like fast down the field deep ball guy. And then Yannick is a deep ball guy, but Yannick's like a fade ball guy too. So like just from watching last year, I've never thrown to him. I've been to a few practices, but like Anthony Smith is like the blazer, like Jalen Hyatt. I think it was his name. Wasn't that for Tennessee a couple years ago? Plays for the Giants now. Yeah. They're like the similar skill set, and that skill set destroys defenses in this offense.
I said I don't want to overhype Yannick Smith. I definitely undersold Anthony Smith last year, and part of that was because he just didn't have any stats or anything. Yeah. And when I hear as a speed guy, I'm like, all right, well, he can run down the field and catch a bomb. And but turned into a lot more of an overall receiver than I thought he'd be.
Yeah, he was really good. And look, I mean, game one next year, he's going back to. He played at State for 3 years, so it's a big one for him for sure.
All right, another question about a quarterback: how has Raheem Jeter done so far in camp? Cut 10, Shirley. 10. All right, we'll hold on for that one. Holden, how many reps is like a? I don't know. Is he a backup or is Wright the backup?
That's the question,
and if so, you know, how much action is like a Raheem Jeter you think getting?
See, it's weird. I think Mike is definitely like the number. I don't know. That's probably whatever clip 10 says here. Now I think Mike would probably go in, but look, they probably trust Jeter. To me, he's gonna be number 2 year in the offense. But Mike has started in the SEC and the Big Ten, where, I mean, obviously you got to go to him.
Let's hear about Raheem Jeter. Cut 10.
Everything he does is just so much faster as far as processing things, getting the ball out of his hand, and the coach hit it on the head. Like, I could not be more proud of Raheem. And like I said, this thing that we talk about, like, if you want to play for us, we need to trust you. We need to trust that you're going to do the right thing at the right time. And Raheem is another one of those guys that's been in our program, been in the system now. And he's a guy that I fully trust to go in there and operate and put the ball where it's supposed to be.
All right, there is John David Baker. Man, we summoned Brett to the Chili Water Chat Gang, Chandler. We were talking about Brett. Brett said, Jamie, quick note before I go back to work. The Mets suck. The season's over. I hate my life. Daggone, Brett.
Man.
But good to hear from him.
He's the Met version of
Ken Watlington.
Yep.
Everything's doom and gloom. Kenny Curling says, Holton, I brought this up when your dad was on last week. When you get your call to go into the ECU Hall of Fame, wouldn't it be awesome if Morgan could go in with you?
That would be awesome. Hopefully.
And we thought about that Friday when Kenny brought it up, and like Morgan's going into year 30.
He said 30 for Minji's.
I mean, yeah. That's like,
he's going to 30.
He's building a Hall of Fame resume. I'll
22
say that.
for football and 30 for basketball. So, yeah. I've seen a lot of really bad basketball.
You're not wrong about that.
He's been there for all of it. But, yeah. And I don't know. I guess I associate him with football, but like I said it last week, a packed Minji's with Morgan Ahlers on the mic is like one of my favorite ECU things.
I mean, I'm a big basketball guy.
I know. Yeah.
I really enjoy going to ECU basketball games. So, yeah.
All right. Any more questions for Holt before we let him get out of here with football? Anything you want to know, Chon?
Chon, I want a question from you.
I don't actually have a question for you. I think we've hit on a lot of things.
Biggest concern on the offense, Holton, would be what?
Offensive line, just because I know some older guys left, and you're playing an ACC school week when you have harder schedule. BYU's always going to have some huge dudes up front, so offensive line.
I mean, you're an offensive guy, but you look at the team as a whole now as an analyst with your podcast. I guess looking on the defensive side of the ball, what are the concerns, if any? Don't mean to off Lindsay, but
I think they have like 2 guys returning that started last year on defense, but you have Teagan Milk returning, who pretty much started. Xavier McIver's played a lot of snaps. Then you have like 5 or 6 other guys that have started that are seniors and from other schools. But you're talking about 3 guys who have started significantly for ECU defense. So that would be a big one. But is it really a concern? I have to look where these guys came from, where they played, what were their stats and everything. So, I think that's but yeah, I look at everything.
The line is 12.5 for ECU NC State, Holden. Do you know what the total is? Have you looked at that?
I have not. Yeah.
You want to take a stab at it? I know the number.
41.
It was 58.5.
Holy cow.
Last year it was 47, I think, the total for the bowl game.
I would hammer the under.
Really?
Game 1.
Oh, yeah.
Game 1's tough. ECU's probably the high-flying offense. It's harder to score at NC State.
Yeah.
Game 1 with a lot of new pieces. Even if you look at my senior year when we played State at home, like Zay Winstead was an NFL receiver. Jalen Johnson's still in the NFL. Those were the 2 like big transfer guys that we had at receiver. It took them a half to like get their feet wet and get used to being like the guy. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying ECU won't score. I'm just saying, what did you say? It was 50 what?
58.5, I think.
Yeah, that's a lot.
All right.
That's a lot of points.
Holmes leaning one way there.
Yeah.
3 running backs made it to the watch list for the Doug Walker Award.
That's pretty sick.
I feel like we have been spoiled over the years with some great running backs. Rahjai, Keaton, and you get Marlin.
Yeah.
You lose Rahjai and you lose Bond, but you get a guy in Parker Jenkins.
Yeah.
And then London Montgomery showed that he's got some wheels. So I feel like we've really been blessed with a great group of running backs. And I think we want to have some this year too.
Yeah, and then we already talked about the receivers too. That's why I think it's the offensive line is what it comes down to. And then is Caden Hauser the guy that we think he is? Which I believe so. I believe that since he got recruited, that he could be a really really good player here, if not the best player in the best quarterback in the conference, or the best player in the conference. So I think it just comes down to offensive line, and then it always comes down to quarterback play, but that's why you play quarterback. So you want it that way, and I know he wants it that way too. So pretty confident in that position, so we'll see.
Kenny's asking if you will be attending the NC State game.
Got the 5th quarter, Kenny. You got to call in.
Great answer. Holton Ahlers, Cade Norman back for another year of the U.S. Sailor 5th quarter call-in show. Very pumped about that. We'll have a lot of fun, win or lose, and a lot of insight as well from the former QBs. Holt, I appreciate you hanging out with us, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
All right, what's on the horizon for the Holton Ahlers show?
Speaking of my father, we interviewed with him this morning, so it releases next Wednesday. So, yeah, we talked about literally everything we were just talking about on just would he retire soon, talked about that. He's been doing it for a long time. Some really cool stories. Like there was like kind of Mari Stoudemire story. I didn't even know about. He said, like, when he was in high school, he came to ECU and scrimmage or something. So there's some really cool stories in there, little nuggets.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Yeah,
so
I did not until my dad told me at 9 a.m. this morning when we filmed. So.
All right, we'll be checking that out. Thanks, Holt. See you, buddy.
Yeah,
Holton Ahlers joining us inside the Pirate Radio studios as part of our New Blue Pirate Report. We'll take a break, come back, and have more for you. Hour 1, Pirate Radio Live. Got Rahjai Harris, Hour 2. Curt Kraft coming up, Hour 3, and a whole lot more. Back with you after this.
Join Pirate Radio for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, Thursday, September 4th, for a night of music, friends, and fun. Come meet the Pirate Radio crew and dance the night away with the main event band. Tickets are only $10, and all proceeds will go to the Jeff Charles Scholarship and the Heather Ann Pertee Scholarship. Grab all your friends and party like a pirate on September 4th. For more information or to get tickets, go to pr927fm.com. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
We're just glad to be here alive and kicking butt on Pirate Radio. Let's go.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy, and that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in Eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
Hey, it's Mika with QC Kinetics, and summer is here, which means you don't want your joint pain to stop you from living your best life. It's time to get out on the ocean. It's time to get out hiking. But you know what? Your achy knees could prevent that. I was in a horrible car accident, and my knee was wrecked. And thanks to QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine, we're all better. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. Don't wait any longer. QC Kinetics Regenerative Medicine. Real results right now. Call now to schedule your free consultation, 252-645-6458.
Are you thinking about purchasing a new home? Stop by and see us at Integrity Home Mortgage at our new location in Greenville at 1420 Arlington Boulevard. This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208516.
Wings Over Greenville just spice things up with the all-new chili lime flavor. It's a burst of lime with a kick of heat. Download the Wings Over app, enjoy the Frequent Flyer Club, earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. Save your go-to orders, order ahead, and skip the line. First-time app user? Get free tenders just for signing up. And when you order delivery through the app, you skip the middleman. No extra fees from third-party apps like Uber Eats or DoorDash. And don't forget, use the promo code PIRATE25 for 10% off your meal. So fly smart. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
Tired of boring talk radio?
Yes.
So were we. But this time we did something about it. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Be bored no more. You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. They're open every day, and they have 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. And do you want to tighten and lift your skin or smooth your skin texture? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medi-Spa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medi-Spa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, rolling along. Hour number 1. Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, joining us here.
How we doing?
In the Pirate Radio studio. How everybody
Jarrett
doing?
Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
Scared me.
I thought he was here.
Jared Watkins.
No, Zach comes in tomorrow.
Yep, and he'll be here at 3:20 Thursday.
But he'll also be at Tuesday night.
Yeah, Zach, just real quick.
And will he be at Elm Street Park on Thursday? I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say yes, too. He's a hard-working man.
He's a hard-working man.
Heck yes.
He's something.
What's up, Jarrett?
Nothing much. Just hanging around, working a little bit.
Yeah? You got a interview coming up?
Yeah, coming up 5:30 in Studio C. We'll air it tomorrow. Me and Cordell Woodland, host of The Fresh Take on 105.7 The Fan in Baltimore.
The Fresh Take.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And he's going to give you some fresh takes about Keaton Mitchell.
Keaton Mitchell, the Ravens, how they stack up against the rest of the North and the AFC as a whole. It's going to be a good interview.
All right. Looking forward to that and looking forward to see a healthy Keaton Mitchell. We've got... I don't think we talked about this on the show yesterday, Sean. So coming up on Friday, the Carolina Panthers... Open up preseason football for the squad. They will be taking on the Browns, and starting against the Panthers will be the man with the watch,
Shadur Sanders.
Shadur. Don't he have a watch?
Yeah, and he does this
to show people he has a watch.
Yeah, he says, "Look at this watch." You know how Nickelback says, "Look at this photograph." He goes, "Look at this watch."
Look at this watch. Every time I do it, it makes me
squatch. Every time I do it, makes me crotch.
Swatch. Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Yeah, excited about that.
Shadur.
Shadur.
Kind of sound like Brent Musburger there.
I've been seeing that Dylan Gabriel has been absolutely awful in training camp.
Yeah, have you been seeing that?
I've been seeing that.
So he is ruled out medically, is what I heard.
Yes,
they have 6 quarterbacks.
Yeah,
they'll be okay.
They signed Huntley the other day.
They signed Snoop.
Huntley?
Yep.
Yeah. You know the old cliche: if you got 6 quarterbacks, you are the Cleveland Browns.
Now that's
tough.
a fresh take.
Fresh take.
And I'm hearing that Shadur.
You're hearing
What
from
are
your
you
sources.
I'm
Hearing nothing.
You know where I'm hearing it from?
Where?
I'm hearing for the Rich Eisen show on Pirate Radio from 12 to 3.
Hard.
But he will get majority of the snaps on Friday night.
Shadur.
I'm hearing.
I hate everybody.
Don't ever say that again.
Hold on just a second. I'm hearing something else.
Don't ever say that.
Why?
Because it makes it... I don't know. It just...
Hold on just a second. Wait. I'm hearing it again. He's going to be playing majority of the game Friday.
Is that really what he said?
That's what I heard on the Rich Eisen.
That kind of makes me excited to watch that game.
Yeah. I think I got an idea for my dog of the day.
Didn't even think about it, but him and Jimmy Horn Jr. will be facing off against each other. Saw a video of them today
They're
dapping each
facing
other.
off against each other.
Yeah.
Lining up. I mean, he plays wide receiver. Shadur plays quarterback.
He's pulling a clip right now.
He definitely is.
And I don't like it. I don't like nobody. Hey, don't go after my man like that.
Only I could do that, right, Cliff? But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm just excited to see the Panthers. And I think Dave Canales came out and said that our starters will get at least a couple of drives the first 2 preseason games. That third one usually is for guys that are trying to scratching the surface and trying to make the a roster spot. So we will at least see Bryce Young. Couple of drives on Friday. We'll see T-Mac, Hunter Renfrow.
Yes, sir.
Your old friend,
your old flame.
Still a good buddy of mine.
Are you hearing anything?
What are you hearing?
What am I hearing about this Browns-Panthers matchup? I'm hearing that Shedeur Sanders, it's a sabotage.
Who's sabotaging who?
The Browns are sabotaging Shedeur Sanders, according to pretty much like not even like losers like on Twitter, but mainstream media folks, lamestream media folks,
even bigger losers.
Yeah, and they're saying because he's only gotten one practice with the starters that this is a sabotage.
This guy pissed off people so much that he's
going to get a starting.
He fell to the 6th round, and now he's being sabotaged by an NFL franchise.
Yeah, and the sabotage is he gets to start the preseason game.
I can't stand it. I know you planned it. I'm going to set it straight this Watergate.
I like saying sabotage instead of sabotage.
I like saboteur.
Saboteur.
So the Browns are the saboteur in this case.
Is the
are they very cavalier?
Well, the reason he is being sabotaged by the saboteur is he had a cavalier attitude during the interview.
Well, he does play in Cleveland, so that makes a lot of sense.
We are connecting dots, folks, that you didn't even know were there.
This has probably been like the smoothest we've ever been, just the three of us on the show.
I'm hearing it is. I have good news.
For me?
It's going to sound like bad news, but I want you to stick with me, okay?
Okay.
J.C. Horn got in a car accident.
Oh, my God.
He died.
Why is that good news? Think about it, Sean. Didn't Cam Newton ball out after his car accident?
He did.
Didn't Bryce Young ball out after Andy Dalton got in a car accident?
Yeah, he did.
Car accidents only lead to positive things for the Panthers. Prove me wrong.
Yeah. So get in a car accident. Somebody got out there and purposely.
It can't be on purpose.
And just like Cam's was just outside the stadium. JC's was just outside the stadium.
Well, they say the most wrecks occur just outside of football stadiums.
Oh, my God. Yeah. But I was driving down the road today.
Did you get in a wreck?
And I was hearing things from the Rich Eisen show on Pirate Radio.
Chandler, you just had your radio on. It wasn't coming straight like through your brain. You probably had the radio on.
Oh, that's why I was hearing things. But they do the CBS Sports Break, just like we have our Pirate Radio Sports Break.
Yeah.
And they were going through the headlines of the day, and the last one was, and Panthers quarterback J.C. Horn has been in a car accident. And I was like, oh, my God.
He's dead.
And they really didn't kind of elaborate on that.
How many times are you going to say that?
Many times until Chandler tells me to stop.
We'll acknowledge it if you stop saying it.
And so I had to go to Twitter, and I found out it wasn't that serious. So thank goodness.
I mean, seriously.
But seriously, we need to stay level.
He will not be playing in the game, nor will he be driving the bus to the stadium for the Carolina Panthers. He's got a lot of money.
Yeah. He got paid.
Did he
got paid?
Right? Something like that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Speaking of that guy that has a direct satellite to your brainwaves, Rich Eisen, I was hearing things today from him. Do you know where he has Washington in his power rankings?
2. Wait, NFL or NFC?
Teams in the Mid-Atlantic. In the NFL.
I didn't know if it was conference power rankings.
All right. Did you answer that by conference power rankings?
Yeah.
I think you might be right. But overall, where does he have them?
4.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is that crazy?
Who's, Bills, Eagles.
He's got the Bills behind him.
What?
The Eagles were 1. And then he had, I think, Baltimore, Kansas City.
You top 4 for sure.
I top 4. That sounds crazy to me.
It is crazy.
Okay.
Did he really say that, or are you just hearing things?
Both.
I mean,
I heard it. He said it, and I heard it. Number 4?
That's above the Bills?
Nah, Bills are...
You don't like that, do you?
Bills.
Nah.
I didn't think so.
I don't like that at all. But I've never had a future MVP quarterback.
But guess what you're getting right now? Guess what your team's getting? And Mike Schwartz loves this word, Respect. Great respect.
Yeah, but you know the difference? Mike Schwartz does that after the game's played. We're getting it before the game. Mike Schwartz doesn't go out pregame and say, ton of respect.
Hey, everybody gets on the mic and says, ton of respect to these guys.
Let me have my take.
Okay, but I mean,
you correct me.
It's like, we played UTSA already, but we're about to play him a second time, and he says, I got a lot of respect for Coach Clonch and the players of the UTSA program.
Let me have it, man.
But I mean, they've already played, so.
Let me have my fresh take.
All right.
In fact, we're changing the name of the show to
The Freshest Take. A Fresher Take.
Brian Bailey's Pirate Radio Live Fresh Takes, hosted by Clip Brock and Jarrett Watkins, also known as J-Bone, a sometimes salesman Chon.
Why Brian Bailey's like the name?
Yeah, Brian Bailey's Pirate Radio Live. We're pasting his name on everything. Because
Brian
it is
Bailey.
Brian Bailey's
Touchdown Friday. And that kind of deal.
Kenny says, Clip, have you got Chandler to work on his British accent for London Montgomery? So Kenny wants us.
I think I heard this yesterday.
Shirley, you can play the Masterpiece Theater music. Like anytime London Montgomery does something good this year, we'll hit that and we'll talk. But Chandler, you do better accents than me, so.
Like a London Montgomery.
You got better at the end.
London Montgomery.
Jackson, can you help us out again? London Mont. You did a Mont.
Oh,
That's French.
I heard you say there's
London
no T.
Montgomery.
London
Montgomery.
Wait, how are you saying the first syllable?
London
Montgomery. London Montgomery.
London Montgomery.
When you say London like that, it's kind of giving me like Rasta vibes.
Yeah,
London Montgomery.
London Montgomery.
Oh, London Montgomery. London Montgomery. On the carry.
Somehow you sound Southern no matter what accent.
London Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Well, there's not much of a difference between a country accent and a British accent, in my find.
Oh, look at that marvelous run by London Montgomery.
Have you ever had
an absolute beaut from London Montgomery?
A shrimp po' boy. So the Junction Boys movie on ESPN back in the day about Bear Bryant. All the actors were Australian, playing guys going to college at Texas A&M or whatever.
Oh my heavens, look at the run by London Montgomery. A pickup of 45 and a first down for the Pirates. Oh my goodness, London Montgomery.
I like that, Sean.
Stretch run to the outside. There goes Montgomery. He breaks the tackle and goes out of bounds. Oh, what a marvelous run from London Montgomery.
Splendid.
Absolute splendid run. Look at him gallop down the sideline.
Why don't you like this, Jared?
I mean, we won that war. Why do we have to...
This is kind of dancing on the grave.
Wars now are football games, and they're won by London Montgomery.
You think everybody should speak American? Let's take a break.
By George! Look at the run by London Montgomery.
Did you hear when me and Bryce went over our all-name team yesterday, John? It was...
The what?
So, every year they come out with like the all-name team for college football.
Okay.
We should have you do those in a British accent.
That is exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
God's power.
Jackson, we're really in tune.
I don't even know how to say that last name.
God's power.
Oh, but Tommy Running Rabbit. Oh,
the
my
Bowling
goodness.
Green guy.
Hollywood Smothers.
How about Bowling Green?
Bowling Green is Gideon ESPN LeProne.
His middle name is ESPN. ESPN.
Ghost Pepper.
Big Al Oliver.
Is these are real names?
Yeah, man.
On the birth certificate. We have all their birth certificates, and we're going to show them. Right
oh, my goodness. What an absolute tackle by Nitro Tuggle.
We will have hour 2 coming up when we return Pirate Radio Live.
Cheerio.
After this.
Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. After work, Down on Main Street is the perfect spot for dinner and drinks on the patio. Join Down on Main every Wednesday for half-price wings from 4 p.m. to close. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates!
This is Holton Ahlers for my friends at Anson Belts, the belts that I wear. Go to ansonbelt.com to find micro-adjustable holeless belts with over 30-plus options of a 1/4 inch apart instead of your typical 5 holes 1 inch apart, always giving you the perfect fit every time. If your waist fluctuates, Anson Belt is great because you can always find the perfect fit any time of the year. ansonbelt.com, over 10,000 combinations to choose from, a belt for every occasion, and the official belt of the Holton Ahlers Show.
Your future is full of possibilities, and Pitt Community College can help you explore every option. You can earn a degree, learn a trade, transfer to a university, or launch a new career. We offer the support you need to succeed with flexible schedules, affordable tuition, and programs designed for the real world. Your path, your future, your college. Pitt Community College.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
There's a common misbelief today that to make it further, you need to push yourself, that you need to give up any joy to continue your rigid routine. Or you could try another way. Take some time to enjoy life, like having a Michelob Ultra with friends, because happiness is essential to living an exceptional life. Michelob Ultra, a refreshing and balanced flavor with only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Michelob Ultra, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one.
I'm Michael Vaughn with East Coast Grading and Utilities. Many of you know my dad, David Vaughn, and his work in putting in subdivisions all over Pirate Nation. But East Coast Grading and Utilities is not just for those type of big jobs. We're here for the homeowners. Whether it's concrete, driveways, hauling rock, or sand, whatever you need, East Coast Grading and Utilities can get the job done. Call us at 252-531-7494 or check us out on Facebook at East Coast Grading and Utilities.
If you're looking for a delicious home-cooked country breakfast or lunch, look no further than CD's Grill. CD's Grill in Winterville has the best country cooking around. Start your day with CD's mouth-watering homemade cheese biscuits, eggs cooked to order, and pancakes so big and fluffy there's no way you leave hungry. Open Monday through Friday from 5:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. and Saturday from 5:30 to 11 a.m. CD's has lunch specials and an all-you-can-eat salad bar. Stop by, say hey to owner Jason Brown and the CD's crew. CD's Grill, 111 West Fire Tower Road in Winterville. CD's Grill, the best country cooking around.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Greenville Utilities Neighbor to Neighbor program provides help for those who need temporary assistance with their utility costs, and you can make a difference. Your tax-deductible donation can be added to your GUC bill each month, or you can make a one-time donation with GUC matching all donations up to $20,000 each year. Consider helping a neighbor with GUC's Neighbor to Neighbor program. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, there's Shirley, there's Jackson, there's Billy Nux. Put them up. We got the Chin Man, we got Jared Watkins. Jared, you probably like the show because you get to rest.
What do you mean?
Like, it seems when we're not doing the show, you're doing something, it seems like.
Yeah.
Football season has gotten busy for you already.
Yeah, it went from like nothing going on in June and July to like here's everything in the world.
0 to 100, but thank
Real
you for
quick.
the videos, the help on those, producing those.
Yeah.
Day in, day out.
Yeah, no problem.
Your work at practice. Good stuff here. We've got a lot more on our new Blue Pirate Report with John David Baker, and we'll hear from Josh Aldridge as well. But earlier today, caught up with Rahjai. We good to go on that, folks. NB, good stuff. Here's my chat with the former ECU running back.
All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio Live, former Pirate running back, number 47. He is our guy, Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, how you doing?
What's up, man? I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. You already know the answer. How you doing?
I already know. I'm going to ask you anyway. Just to hear you say you're doing good, because that makes all of us happy here in Greenville, Rahjai. And we're doing good as well, because we're fired up for some football. And went out to practice yesterday, and Jared Watkins was able to talk to the coordinators for the first time, including John David Baker, and got a little running back report. And you'll be happy to hear, Rahjai, that Coach JDB said these guys were consistent. He said he didn't have to get on them much because they know what to do, and they do it. And I think you deserve maybe at least a little bit of credit for that, for kind of setting the tone for guys like Marlon and London and others who just go to work, take care of business, and go on about their day.
Yeah, man. I can't take no credit for them boys, man. Not this year, man. It's on them, man. And they got a great leadership role with Marlon Gunn and London in that room, man. And not just them, but the coaches around them that's putting all the players in the perfect position, man. So I can't take no credit for it, man. And my guys, though, man, I hope the best for that whole running back room. They loaded, man. They loaded. Every single person in that room can play. I just can't wait to see it.
And, of course, everybody's saying all the right things this time of year. Coach John David Baker also talked about Caden Hauser and his, leadership ability and all that. So it sounds like everything's going good right now. We'll see what happens when the real bullets start to fly, so to speak. But Rahjai got a scrimmage coming up this weekend. How about fall camp scrimmages, Rahjai? Is that for younger guys, like when you're coming up, or do the older guys get reps too? What do you remember about scrimmages?
The vets get reps, but it'd be more the younger guys. You need the depth. You feel what I'm saying? You're only as strong as your weakest link, man. So making sure your second string guys, third string guys, the freshman guys, just getting comfortable with the reps, getting comfortable with the play calls. But the vets do get plays. We get the plays that they're gonna call in the game, most likely. The big time plays and stuff like that, but it's more for the younger guys.
Yeah, and got one of the scrimmages coming up this Saturday, and we'll be able to talk to some players and hopefully some coaches following that. And how much fun is that, Rahjai, getting to go up against your buddies on the defensive side? I'm sure a lot of talking, a lot of a lot of fun stuff going on, right?
Yeah, it'd be a lot of friendly fire in the locker room, meeting rooms with the coaches, players, man. But it's all love at the end of the day. They tell the players not to go out there and kill each other, nothing like that, man. So it'd be kind of friendly fire. But them boys definitely competing, man. They get hot in them trenches, man, for sure.
Enjoyed hearing from the new defensive coordinator, Josh Aldridge, yesterday. He used the word violent a couple of times, and it sounds like he wants to go out there and tackle every day pretty much.
That's how I got to be.
I knew you would like that. Most offensive guys maybe wouldn't like that, but you like the contact, right?
Yeah, man, I love it, man. I love all the phases of the game. I like the contact phase. I like the speed phase, whatever, make them miss. I love it all. You feel what I'm saying? As a running back, you get hit 90% of the time. You feel what I'm saying? So you back there getting the ball, you getting hit. You blocking, you getting hit. You catching the ball, you getting hit. You get hit. You feel what I'm saying? So being on the ground ain't never really bothered me that much. So just getting after it, man. I like that word violent, though. I love it.
Roughly, Rahjai, like how many days out of the week would y'all hit? Kind of, do you go full contact in fall, or is it, what's it like?
You get after it like that first week, I say. If I was the coach, I'm not the coach. If I was the coach, it'll be like the first week. You get after it pretty good, and then it's kind of like rewind time. Getting the mental reps for the older guys, but still competing with the younger guys, still competing, still getting after it, man. But once you get your guys in there, man, you don't even want to test your luck, man, trying to get somebody hurt or anything like that, man. So not really too much hitting fall camp, a lot of thud. A lot of thud with Coach Houston. He used to like the thud part of it, but it ain't really once you get to about week 2, week 3 of fall camp, it kind of dies down a little bit, man. Take care of your body, take care of your mind.
Rahjai, we're fired up for ECU, NC State, and the Pirates and the Pack opened up against each other in Mike Houston's first game in Raleigh, and we were not picking on Holton Ahlers. We were just talking about what happened in the game. Pirates went on an awesome opening drive, got down inside the 5-yard line, and he fumbled the ball. And we brought that up with him last week, and he said that part of it was it being game 1 and him not getting any contact for, how many every month, 7-8 months. But he mentioned the running backs and how you guys do drills, and he did say, like, moving forward from there, he made sure to do some kind of drills where he's protecting the football during fall camp, during the off season. Yeah. How much work do you backs do on that? So when you do get that first hit on the ball in game 1, you're ready to hang on to it.
Every day, man. Every day. I know Coach Freeman do a real good job, like pre-practice and everything. He's punching at the ball, and if you know Coach Freeman, he's a pretty stock guy. So he's really swinging at the ball, man. And not just pre-practice, man. All throughout practice, he's just coaching high and tight. He really don't like you swinging with the football too much unless there's nobody around. So just keeping the ball high and tight, man. And it'd be like that. The guys at quarterback position, man, you don't get hit at practice, so you don't really get onto them too much about, protecting the ball, but they're always throwing it, handing it off or something like that. But just, remembering to keep it high and tight no matter who you is on the field, no matter what position you play, just keeping it high and tight, man. That ball not going nowhere.
Did Chris Foster and his Popeye muscles used to try to pop it out?
Yeah, man. Coach Foster used to have the weighted balls. And then he'd still be trying to punch at the weighted ball. I'm like, man, you're going to put a hole in it.
That guy, he could rock a medium shirt, man. I can tell you that.
That man had a medium shirt, man. He needed an extra large, man. Don't hype him up too much. Hey, don't hype him up too much. You might be listening.
Yeah. Like Coach Foster, love Coach Freeman as well. And man, thinking about that, Rahjai, you guys have been pretty blessed. It's a sport where coaches have always left and assistants and looked for greener pastures or either, got fired and somebody else came in. Now you see a lot of players leaving as well. But it seems like when a coach has left for whatever reason, whether it be performance or going elsewhere, Mike Houston and now Blake Harrell have been able to bring in the right guy to take their place. So there's continuity, but there's also been some turnover with Coach Darrell Roberts. Heck, John David Baker, Josh Aldridge, bringing in new guys to replace guys when they move on.
Yeah, man. For example, man, I had 4 different running back coaches. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
So, yeah, I had 4 different ones, man, and they all brought something different to the table. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing from none of them because they all were great coaches, but they all brought something different to the table. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Just using the pieces and the lessons that they taught me, man, it's not carried me. It's not carried me too far.
Rahjai, I was excited to watch Hard Knocks last night. They're doing on HBO the Bills, which I just thought about it. It'd be a lot damn cooler if you were there up there in Buffalo. But before I sat down to watch that, I turned on Netflix and they have a SEC documentary where they followed teams last year. So it's a lot about the 2024 season, but there's a lot of Shane Beamer and South Carolina and rowdy fans at Williams-Brice. But that was a pretty interesting documentary as well. Have you seen the SEC one yet?
I haven't watched the SEC one, man, and I'm probably not gonna watch the Bills one either, man. Not nothing to take away from the Bills or anything, but I'm just not no TV guy. I done said it before on the podcast. I really don't watch TV too much. It's either gym, playing with my daughters, or video games or something like that, man. I can't sit still too long to watch nothing.
You play football. I watch every kind of football I can, and
Yeah.
that's a big difference between us, Rahjai.
What's so crazy, man? I started playing video games with football, the game of football, man. When I got to college in 2020, I was like a Call of Duty person, man. I ain't never played no Madden,
Oh, really?
2K. I didn't watch NFL games. I didn't watch college games. Nah, that wasn't. Nah, I don't know why.
I was no, that it's more common than you think as far as like watching like sports and stuff like that. I've come
Yeah.
across guys because when I got into this, I just assumed that if you play football, you watch it as diehard as I do, but that's just not the
Definitely.
case. So, and then
Yeah,
y'all got
that's
so
definitely not
much
the case.
film to watch and work to do anyway. You don't have the time that
I
it
can't
takes.
focus. I can't focus on nobody else, man. When I got install 1, 2, and 3. I gotta learn. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But,
Yeah.
I don't know why it was like that though, man. I went to college games, like the visits and stuff like that. I probably stayed to like third quarter, beginning of fourth quarter. I never stayed full games. I don't know why, man. I don't know. I'd rather be playing, I guess, than just be watching you play.
Understood.
Yeah.
How about those college visits, Rahjai?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff do they do to woo you and make you want to go to their respective college?
I tell you what, man, ECU had the best one. I'm not just saying that because I went to school there, but when I got there, I was with all the official visit guys, all the guys that committed. I think they was playing Gardner Webb 2019. So I got there, I was the only person that did commit, man. So we right there. Coach Houston come up to the stand. He was talking over to the parents, the players. And he said, we got one guy in here that haven't committed, man. And he's a running back, South Carolina. And that's in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? In front of everybody. He didn't have to do this. He said, man, let's just make sure we get him on board. But he said it in front of everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And I already knew who he was talking about. So
Yeah.
that kind of hit me, and it kind of made me realize, like, well, maybe I do mean something to these guys up here. But I mean, they do different things, man. They throw different people your way for you to talk to them. They put, females, on campus more when you pull up, stuff like that. But I'm not there, man. I'm here to ball out. I mean, I ain't focused on no females right now. I'm here to ball out.
Well, hey, good recruiting pitch. We got Rahjai to Greenville, and that's all that matters. And man, it was awesome to watch you, but more so than that, Rahjai, get to know you, and us getting to know you allowed Pirate Nation to get to know you as well, and it's a beautiful thing. So,
man, that was the best decision I probably ever made, man. For real, just making the connections, building relationships that I met, man, and just having the teammates that I had, man. That's like a lifelong memory, man. You feel me? I be telling the guys all the time, you the guys I want in my wedding. You feel me, man? So that just shows you what kind of school ECU is and kind of locking on that is.
Awesome, yeah,
Definitely
no
blessed.
doubt. All right, Rahjai, we'll let you run. We'll let you work on your jump shot and talk to you later.
couple sprints, man. I'm almost done. Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. We'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Most definitely. Appreciate you.
All right, there is our guy, Rahjai Harris.
Yes, sir.
My God.
What's up, my guy?
What's up, my guy?
My guy? My guy?
Oh, man. I'm going to miss that, Sean.
Yeah, you're going to miss this. Good thing we have him on the show every week, so we got to get like some sort of dosage.
I'm excited for, got to get a dosage.
Rahjai is my drug, dude.
Very excited. We've done this the entire offseason pretty much. And now we'll get them during game weeks, which will be even better. We'll be breaking down games, and that'll be a lot of fun.
I hope he pays attention to each game.
I do, too.
I hope so.
Why wouldn't he?
I mean, there's a guy that comes on every week that sometimes doesn't watch the game.
You talking about Bryce?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's Bryce's thing.
That's his bit. Did you watch the game, Bryce?
I asked Anna what channel it was on.
I didn't watch it.
I thought it was on TNT for some reason, and I flipped over.
I turned it to TBS.
And they had, they were running the Meet the Parents marathon, and I got caught up on that. And
there will be football on TNT this year, though.
I thought it was going to be on USA.
Next thing I know, Silk Stockings is on with WWE Monday Night Raw.
I did watch a state game, and they was on the CW.
Wonder if our buddy Josh is going. He's a big state guy. Is he going to the game?
I don't know.
They probably play
not sure
on C-Dubs this year.
I heard they're going to have a drone show.
Yeah.
But if he does, I'll holler at you.
All right. Let's take a break. That's so stupid. We should not do inside jokes on this show. We do them constantly.
Constantly.
It's just an impression.
But for the listeners, that is so annoying.
Man, I wish Gavin would have got that no-hitter. What a terrible game, Gav.
Raj doing the yes Pacers, yes sir. Adam said Clip looks like he's stoned, talking to Icy. Be a lot cooler if I was. Eric is around my age. He said La Femme Nikita. Do you remember that, Shirley? None of these other guys would. On USA, La Femme Nikita. I think that's what it was called.
Oh, yeah.
Jamie says USA Up All Night was on.
Burn Notice.
I loved, one of my all-time favorite shows is Psych.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but I've caught the last 5 minutes before Monday Night Raw before.
Yeah, I love Psych because I like murder mysteries as it is, and this is a murder mystery comedy.
Yeah, a little bit of a comedy.
The two leads play off each other so well. One of my all-time favorites. I haven't watched it in about a year, so it's about time for another rewatch. Like to forget all the episodes.
Was Monk on USA?
Monk.
Yeah, and you know what? I've heard that is great, and I've never watched.
The game show episode is the best one.
Oh yeah, you are a monkster. A little
Yeah,
bit.
my grandma got me into it.
Monk,
yes. The detective.
So he's not a monk.
No, his name is Art. It's Art Monk.
Oh,
it's an Art Monk documentary.
So once he retired from football, he became
correct.
Monk.
Well, take a break. Come back. Jared's got an NFL topic for us. No, he doesn't. He has a college football topic for us. We'll do that when we return after this.
At U.S. Cellular, you can get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, so you don't have to haggle at self-checkout.
$10.99. I'll give you $7. $10.99. $8. Calling for assistance.
Get $1,000 off any phone with no trade-in, and we'll pay off your current contract when you switch. U.S. Cellular, built for us. Terms apply. Visit uscellular.com for details.
This is Brandon Tate, owner and operator of Atlantic Wireless, an authorized agent for U.S. Cellular since 1997. Visit atlanticwireless.com to find the store near you. We go beyond the call.
You would do anything to keep your family safe. Don't leave safety to chance with national companies or do-it-yourself systems. Hi, this is Mike Robertson, the owner of SCI Technologies. We have recently merged with High-Tech Communications to become North Carolina's premier security, audio, and fire alarm provider. The most cost-effective solutions for your home or business security and life safety needs. SCI Technologies, 252-321-7006. That's 321-7006.
Hey Birdland, cheer on the Orioles Saturday, August 9th against the Athletics at Oriole Park at Camden Yards at 7:05. Arrive early. The first 20,000 fans will receive an Adam Jones Orioles Hall of Fame bobblehead. Snag this giveaway featuring Adam Jones holding his signature post-game pie. Before the game, honor new Orioles Hall of Famers Adam Jones, Joe Orsulak, and Tom Davis during an on-field ceremony. Buy your tickets today at Orioles.com/tickets.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at David Price Construction. DavidPriceConstruction.com. Go Pirates.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
You know what it is. This is your man, Petey Pablo. Once again, back here's the Incredible, and this is Pirate Radio, and this is the voice of the Pirate Nation. And you know how it goes down when the pirates are in town. Shut down.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. At Unshakable Builders, they don't just build houses, they build trust. From blueprint to keys, their expert team is with you every step of the way. You dream it, they build it. Visit unshakablebuilders.com to start your journey home the right way. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation. And Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive, and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com, right on the corner and always right on the price at Doug Henry of Greenville. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Clip.
Here's a stat to consider, maybe a factoid.
Stat to consider.
The stats to consider.
I was looking up most rushing yards all time in a college football game. 19th most all time. 1996, November 30th. Crank it up, John.
Scott Harley.
Get your motor running. Scott Harley, 351 yards.
That's 19th against State.
It is.
And Shirley.
The record for most is this active player. I think he's active. Played for the Bengals. No, played for Kansas City Chief last year and is a Bengal now. He was also a Bengal in 2020, 2022.
Samaje Perine?
How do you know that?
I just know that.
That's correct.
He was on the Broncos, too, at some point.
He was on the Broncos. He was on the Redskins. He was on the Dolphins. This is his third stint with the Bengals.
Dang. Where'd he go college?
Oklahoma. Played with and for Lincoln when he was the OC.
More like stinking.
Was it you that showed me the video of Rob Ryan walking into
practice? Yeah.
And the caption was, who wouldn't
play for Rob Ryan?
I'm reading it as it was. It was there was a lot of typos. Who wouldn't want to play for this guy?
He's a great communicator.
Anybody that wants to win football games?
Yeah. You don't know Kalooks?
I remember towards the beginning of the NFL season last year, I was watching an Antonio Pierce press conference, and he's like, we're not going to ask these guys to do anything that we wouldn't do. So, like, whenever we put them on the treadmill, tell them to run this far, all the coaches are on treadmill running that far. Follow-up question by one of my favorite reporters. I don't know his name. I just know this question. He said, what about Coach Rob Ryan? He said, he's on the treadmill too. I was like, this team's going to lose every game they play.
Yep. And close.
Yeah.
Just about.
And now Antonio Pierce is on the staff with the Chiefs.
Doing what?
Helping out Steve Spagnuolo. That was...
it's crazy when head coaches go from a head coach to just some, like...
Does that blow your mind, Chandler?
It's crazy.
I thought I saw where he was, like, doing something with his own company and doing something with the Commanders.
He was in Chiefs gear today at practice. So he may not be an official member of the staff, but he's out there helping them.
He attended Chiefs practice.
Chief.
And if I ever see him
I don't
again,
think he's working with them.
Don't matter. He's wearing the colors.
For Kansas City Chief.
I'll kick him in the nuts.
All right, well, he played for the Giants and Redskins. He shouldn't have been a Raiders coach either.
Yeah, but I mean...
what are you about to say? What are you about to say right now?
Let him cook.
He don't even know what he's about to say.
You don't even have
do.
to
But I mean, if you're just going to... No, I mean, we don't have to talk about it.
That's what you're going to say?
No, I was going to say, the whole time as a head coach, he's like, we hate red. I'll never do anything with these teams. And then, of course, he gets fired. And it's like, yeah, I'm going to go do stuff with these teams.
Don't you hate people like that?
Yeah. I hate everybody.
You hate Ruffin McNeil.
But he's...
Well, some get some. Punch your feet. Take a brace. Punch him in the jaw.
Hey, man.
And tell him, don't wear red.
Get a job wherever you can.
I hate Terrence Copper.
Oh, my God.
Because he's going to be wearing red, and it's going to piss me off. Just because his kid goes to school there? Come on, dude. You're a Pirate.
Mm-hmm.
He's a what?
A part. He should stand up in Carter Finley Stadium and heckle his kid and his teammates the entire time.
That boy sucked. They're like, dude, isn't that your son? Not right now. Not today. Boo.
He sucked.
He wearing ECU stuff all the time.
I love Teacup. One of the nicest men I've ever met in my life. Jared, one day you'll have friends.
What?
One day you'll care about people. I want you to care about people.
I have friends.
Not nice.
Yeah.
But you hate everybody. I want you to love. I want you to like.
Do you ever love, man?
I want you to love people.
You need to start loving.
You just said you did. Are you a
It's
liar?
figure of speech.
All right.
You need to start loving, man.
Yeah, man. Life's too short to hate, man.
I love people.
What? Who do you love?
My mom.
Who do you love?
Who do you love?
I love
Alan Jackson.
Alan Jackson.
Uh-huh.
Derek Carr.
Good bartenders.
Geno Smith.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Raiders.
But that's not a
My friends.
Yeah.
Me?
No. No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
You love Chandler?
Yeah, I love everybody.
Tell him.
Love you, John.
Love you too, man.
That was a great moment. That's all. Okay, now I can move on.
Yeah.
You're a human being.
Yeah. I've always been a human being.
I don't know. Jamie said, Terrence Copper, my all-time favorite ECU athlete. If he heckled his own kid, I'd build him a shrine. That would be hilarious.
Idolatry.
Tyreek, you suck. Who's saying that? Dad? All right.
He turns around to talk junk to him. He's like, wait, Dad.
What do you got?
Brett McMurphy posted today in 2024, 13 of the 25 teams in preseason AP Top 25 finished the year unranked. And the coaches poll came out earlier this week. Figure we run through that, see who we think would be unranked.
Well, I know one thing that'll be unranked by the end of the season, his mustache. But carry on.
Michigan, Florida State, Utah, LSU, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State, Kansas State, Texas A&M, Arizona, Kansas, USC, State, and Iowa.
Those are teams from last year?
Yep. From 9 to 25.
9 to 25. Oh, so all the top 8 finished top 25.
Finished, yeah, ranked. Well, I mean, there were others as well, like number 11.
I mean,
14, 15.
I would say off the top of the dome piece, I could see Arizona State.
Yep.
I could see South Carolina.
Yep.
I could see Michigan.
Yep.
Boy, I could definitely see Florida just because of their schedule.
Are they 17?
I could see Indiana.
Iowa State.
I could see anybody 21 through 25.
BYU.
Texas Tech, Boise State. You're a Texas Tech guy, though.
Yeah. Follow the money.
Did I leave out Miami? Coach Mack said they were a little overrated. Who is your first team? I would say would be what would Florida's record? How many losses could they have and still be the top 25?
4.
4 regular season.
Yeah.
So they finished 9-4. They'd be
ranked
top 25. South Carolina, like Arizona State. You like their young coach, John
Dillingham.
No more Scatabo.
Nope. Yeah, they're just a weird team to me.
In a weird league.
Yeah, because I mean they were projected to finish last year, and then they finished first. Now they're projected to finish within the top 3.
The team that was picked to finish first finished last with no wins.
Yeah. Never know about that Big 12, man. But yeah,
I'm trying to find my favorite one out of the group, and it's either going to be Arizona State, South Carolina.
I might go Tennessee, man.
Rocky Top.
I don't really like Joey Aguilar.
No, me neither.
That's their starter?
Yeah, because Nico, I'm going to leave you left him.
He went to what? California school?
UCLA.
Where's that, Chandler?
That's near USC.
Okay.
And in L.A.
All right.
There was a trade, remember? Because Aguilar was at UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
What's Jackson got?
What's Jackson got here?
Jackson.
Here we go.
Fun fact about the Nico story: when
be
he
fun.
was transferring into UCLA, so was Joey Aguilar, and that's why Joey Aguilar initially was going to transfer out of Appalachian State to go to UCLA.
Right.
When Nico commits to UCLA, he immediately backed out and went to Tennessee because Tennessee gave him an offer.
Yeah.
So
Fun fact.
That was fun.
And it was a fact.
But he's not that good.
No, not at all.
I mean, Siobhan Revel took one to the house on him. To the house.
By the way, Savone injured, right?
Yeah, I mean, coming into the season, he's on the NFI.
By that, I mean, like, not expected to play right away.
No.
Nah.
It was looking like maybe, and then had kind of a setback.
I think they red shirt him.
They could red shirt
so
him.
to speak.
A setback for a great comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
LSU could be one.
I know.
A family.
I think Brian Kelly might get the can this year.
The only reason I didn't say them is because of the quarterback.
Nussmeier, yeah.
But then again, they had him last year and Jaden Daniels the year before when they gave up 1 million points.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter if they score. They can't stop anybody.
Yeah, I mean, he's making water
I
bottles
said the other day, I forget that Illinois is actually really good in football.
Yeah.
Are they one of the teams that could be out of the top 25?
Nah.
Of course.
I mean, well, yeah, they can be. Hell, any one of these 25 teams can be.
That's true.
Texas.
My pick will be my official selection is. I like your Tennessee pick now.
Yeah,
but
that's my pick.
I can't piggyback off of you, so I'll take. Florida's schedule's too tough.
Yeah,
I'll take Florida.
John
Jackson, do you want to say something?
I've got a hot take. Mine would be Michigan. I don't know. I don't even
Freshman
think
quarterback.
Well, it's a freshman quarterback. It's you look at their record the past few years, ever since McCarthy left. So last year. So yeah, basically last year. You don't do anything until the game, and then all of a sudden, because you won it, you jump to what are they 14 in the preseason ranking?
Yeah.
That's a little ridiculous.
But dog, that recruiting class, the transfer class, Biff Poggi's on the staff, Jake Garcia back up. I mean, this team's gonna go far.
Biff, did you mention Biff?
Biff Poggi on the staff, the Biffer.
It's all about Biff.
I don't know.
At East Carolina, it's all about us. At Michigan, it's all about Biff, and that's a good thing. That's a great thing.
Yeah. It just feels off. It feels a little rushed.
Yeah.
I feel like they got to prove it.
Do they have? They got a big non-con at Oklahoma.
Win.
Yes.
Are you asking me a question, or are you saying they're going to...
I'm saying they're going to win.
They're going to be victorious. You're pulling for Michigan, aren't you? Because of Biff.
It's really just commit to the Biff at this point.
You got to commit to the Biff.
I'm going to go South Carolina.
Not going to finish in the top 25? I know.
Well, North Sellers will be a top quarterback in the draft still, but...
So you're not selling on Sellers?
I'm not selling on Sellers.
But you're not buying what South Carolina's selling you?
I'm not buying what South Carolina's trying to sell.
Y'all are stealing all my stuff.
Really?
All my good material.
Yeah. Well, you got to lock it up in a safe or something, dude.
You took my team. Jarrett took my Sellers thing.
Wait, who's your team?
Well, I mean, I've been talking about how South Carolina's been overrated since
Monday.
The Cows.
You left it out there. Finders, keepers, losers.
I put it on the table.
Yeah.
And left it there.
And that is your fault.
All right, well, fine. Give me the Sun Devils.
All right.
Not Dillingham. That's my guy. Oh, you stole my coach.
In your face.
Oh, my God.
How's it feel?
I left it out there.
How's it feel?
So, I'm assuming we're going to be rooting against these teams now?
Sure.
Because now I really want to see Tennessee fail.
All right. I don't care enough about Arizona State to see them fail.
Okay.
But I did take Kansas as my Big 12 team this year to root for.
Yeah, kind of odd. Kind of a weird pick there.
No, just to root for. I'm not saying they're going to win.
All right.
They have a quarterback named Jalen Daniels.
That is true.
I have to pull for them.
Lance Leopold. That's a pretty cool name.
I reckon.
Lance Leopold.
London Montgomery.
London Montgomery.
All right, let's take another break. We'll come back, wrap up hour 2. Curt Kraft going to join us coming up in hour number 3. We're going to read over his Hall of Fame resume and talk about all the great things he did in his career and his love for ECU athletics. We'll do that and more when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday after this time out.
Join Pirate Radio for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, Thursday, September 4th, for a night of music, friends, and fun. Come meet the Pirate Radio crew and dance the night away with the main event band. Tickets are only $10, and all proceeds will go to the Jeff Charles Scholarship and the Heather Ann Pertee Scholarship. Grab all your friends and party like a pirate on September 4th. For more information or to get tickets, go to pr927fm.com. Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
We're just glad to be here alive and kicking butt on Pirate Radio. Let's go.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
The price is always right at Doug Henry of Greenville. Doug Henry of Greenville is under new management with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily. Doug Henry is easy to find on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial Drive and always online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Come on down and purchase the vehicle of your dreams today at Doug Henry of Greenville. Right on the corner, right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville. Go Pirates!
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160.
Bam! Hey, Pirate Nation. This is Parker Bird for my friends at Shimmer Boutique. Arrivals are here from all your favorite brands like Kinder Scott, Yeti, Local Boy, Pimp Shrimp, Simply Southern, and a lot more. Shop now at shimmerboutiqueonline.com and receive free shipping on all orders over $100. And don't forget, Shimmer is your place to get your very own Parker Bird shirt, available in youth and adult sizes. Shimmer in Greenville, Winterville, Jacksonville, and shimmerboutiqueonline.com. Go Pirates!
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of Pip Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. Pip, where business goes to grow.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation. This is Lady Pirate Marissa, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. Do you need custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items for your business, organization, or event? Keep it local. Print it local with University Sportswear. Contact them today at universitysportswearenc.com. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Be sure to check out David Price Construction for all of your commercial or custom residential renovation and building needs. Run by ECU alumni, David Price Construction specializes in commercial projects, maintenance on facilities, and large-scale residential renovations and additions. David Price Construction, the proud ECU home services partner. Call them today at 919-291-5532 or visit them online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. We got Curt Kraft joining us coming up in hour number 3. Also, our Fleet Feet Rundown. And Chandler is like super excited to ask a question on the Fleet Feet Rundown.
Mm-hmm.
It's
an important one.
Do you want to give, you want to go ahead and...
We'll go ahead and throw it out there.
Throw it out there.
Get some votes.
All right.
But who was more popular at the peak of their career? Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson? So choose either Michael Jackson or Elvis Presley. Who had the most popularity at the peak of their career?
And for those of the audience that may not know, who are these people?
Michael Jackson, former Ravens receiver.
Okay. Actually, cornerback for the Panthers.
But you said you wanted to ask Curt Kraft this question?
Yeah.
Get his opinion on it?
Yeah.
Shirley is a music buff. I'm sure she'll have an opinion on it.
Yes, absolutely.
Billy Nux has probably never heard a song from either one of them. You want to get his opinion?
Oh, to be sure he's heard something from Mike.
To be sure.
Stop that.
Stop. That makes me think of intern Cuz, who's no longer with us.
I know.
At Pirate Radio.
I want you back.
Give us one more chance. What are we doing this segment, Sean?
I don't know.
We're recapping Gavin Williams, who went 8 2/3, 1 hit. It was a home run by Juan Soto, and he had gone 8 1/3 of no-hit baseball today in New York. So close,
but yet so far away.
So close, but did get the win, so that's good.
Hey, a one-hitter, not bad either.
You know, people don't talk about that.
And guess what? He gave up a home run, and it didn't even leave the park.
Yeah, that is
Think
true.
about that.
And on watching it live, you know, a lot of these no-hitters have a spectacular play or two in there. It looked like the dude had a shot at it, but maybe he didn't.
Yeah.
Because the ball bounced off something over the fence and came back. Made it look closer than it actually was.
Did the Guardians end up winning?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just said that.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. I did that to you last segment, so we're even.
Yeah.
We're good. We've got history tonight.
History?
In Major League Baseball. Jen Powell.
Hello.
Said to become the first woman to umpire a game, and that history will not be tonight. That'll be on Saturday. The first woman to umpire a game.
That's never happened before?
Not in Major League Baseball. She's 48 from New Jersey. She worked spring training games in 2024 and this year.
She knows Brett.
Because she's from Jersey?
Yeah.
She will work the bases.
I hope she never umpires for the Mets.
She's got Marlins and Braves. Could she toss Clayton McCullough in her first ever game?
I want to see another Clayton McCullough toss because the first one he had was no big deal. He was just like, "Come on, I mean, what did I do? Come on." And he just left.
Jared, do you think women should be able to umpire games?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Go ahead and say it.
What?
If they make the other umpire sandwiches.
I was not gonna say.
You were gonna say that.
I was not gonna say.
I saw it on your face.
It started coming out of your mouth.
That was not the joke.
You're
I was
terrible,
gonna make.
dude.
That's not the joke I was gonna make.
What was it?
All right. Well, what was it gonna be?
She's gonna be making calls from 3 weeks ago.
You are terrible. What does that mean? It lingers. She's still thinking about it.
Yeah. She's upset. Yeah, it's stupid joke, and that's not even my joke.
I know. No, this is
history.
I don't know.
It's herstory.
Herstory. What do you think, Shirley? As a woman, is this cool? Is this a milestone? Are you excited about this?
There's no crying in baseball.
About the call-up? I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
What were we talking about?
Sounds like a woman to me. I hope this. I hope this umpire is paying attention to the game on Saturday.
I think it's outstanding.
All right.
I think it is a long time coming. I mean, she can't do any worse than some of the male dudes that'll screw up a strike zone in a heartbeat.
Angel.
What? I'm doing jokes off mic. The NFL. Let's see. MLB's moves comes 28 years after the gender barrier for game officials was broken in the NBA. 28 years ago?
Jeez.
A woman reffed a game? 10 years after it ended in the NFL, and 3 years after the Men's Soccer World Cup employed a female referee. The NHL still has not had any women on-ice officials.
Got to get on that.
What
do you think, Jared?
I've seen Christy Yamaguchi. Women can skate, Shirley.
Yes,
I don't
they
think
can.
skating's the issue. It's like,
what's the issue then,
you gotta break up a lot of fights. I mean, you don't want.
They don't break up fights. They let them fight.
Okay. Well, I mean, sometimes they got to get in there.
So you don't think women can fight?
It's not that I don't think women can fight.
You ever heard of Ronda Rousey?
I've heard of Ronda Rousey. Yes, I have.
Ronda Rousey.
Ever heard of
Jamie
Shirley
just
Rhodes?
commented, are there any NHL hockey refs?
What'd you wait?
And then deleted the comment.
What'd you say, Shirley?
I said, ever heard of Shirley Rhodes?
Yeah, women. I'm not saying women can't fight. It's just like, I mean,
women can skate. Women
these
can
Russian dudes. I mean, they wrestle bears.
Maybe we should get Russian women.
Maybe we should get bear referees. How about that? Let's break the species barrier.
Oh man. Hey, one day we probably will.
Yeah.
The way the world's going. Why bears referee in hockey?
We already got
games.
lizard people running our country. Why can't bears referee?
Yay.
Jamie
Going
said
down this loop.
Mary Lou Retton probably not hockey ref material. Yeah, especially if she's driving to the game after 8 vodka drinks. Get that woman a driver.
Foul. You're out of the game.
2 free throws.
All right, shooting 2.
The only problem with Mary Lou Retton is she's
Automatic
too short.
first down.
She's too short. Nobody be able to see her.
Oh my God. Touchback.
Wake up with a hangover. What did I do last night? It's like how you ref the Stanley Cup final.
Game 7.
This is a good PG clean joke, I think. Mm-hmm. Hunter says, yeah, women should umpire. They're always right anyways.
That's right.
That is,
That is pretty good.
That is right.
It's very true.
Hunter, if we did more jokes like that, we wouldn't be in trouble of getting in trouble all the time.
In trouble of getting
in trouble. Because we don't get in trouble, but I feel like we are in trouble of perhaps getting in trouble.
Yeah.
There's trouble brewing.
Storms are brewing, folks.
Storms are brewing.
I just love that trait of thought that Jarrett was trying to follow. The look on your face.
I appreciate you sticking with me, Jarrett.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
You can see the steam.
I'm not like a lot of folks. I'm not going to be in my computer,
It's
in my
written
phone.
all over your face.
I'm not talking about Chandler. I'm not talking about anybody here. I'm talking about everybody here.
That is true. Bones got phone down on the table. No computer.
Well, I want to practice
Locked
what
in.
I preach, you know?
Yeah.
I say, hey, you can check your phone, but like when the show's going, let's be aware.
Are you talking about somebody that's no longer with us?
No, I'm
He
talking
just
about
said he was talking about everybody
I'm
here.
talking about every single intern we've
He's
ever
talking
had.
about me, too.
You and you?
Not me.
Me and Clip?
Well, I wasn't training interns. I wasn't training myself, and I wasn't.
I thought you were talking about everybody here, including me. Chandler, definitely. But me as well. I'm constantly looking at a screen.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid to admit it. Hey, I'm not afraid of you, dude.
We gotta keep.
You think I'm afraid of you?
I didn't even.
You think I'm afraid of you?
Should be.
We got to keep up with our. We got to keep up with our chat game. Brought to you by.
Chili water. Steve says, "Hey yo."
Steve, you're late. 3 hours too late. 2 hours too late.
It's never too late for a hey yo.
Never too late for the chili water check.
I know that's Scott Hall, but I saw a TikTok today of Kevin Nash at a concert looking like I don't know, like Colonel Sanders and dancing around. Yeah, like
Another great Chandler tidbit.
Cool, neat story.
Go wake up Curt Kraft. You put him to sleep with that one. He will join us coming up after this timeout, hour 3, Pirate Radio Live, Chandler's question of the day, Fleet Feet rundown, and more from. We might talk a little football with Coach Kraft and hear some comments.
Have we heard from Josh Aldridge yet?
We have not. We'll hear from the first-year defensive coordinator coming up as well. More to go. Back with you after this.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon is delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Escape to Beaufort this summer with exclusive savings at the Beaufort Hotel. Save 25% with Beaufort bonus days on Sunday and Monday during stays in June, July, and August. Immerse yourself in the beauty of the Crystal Coast. Experience waterfront dining at the award-winning 34 Degrees North restaurant. No advance deposit required and free cancellations up to 48 hours before arrival. Life is a little simpler at the Beaufort Hotel. Book your exclusive summer escape now. Visit BeaufortHotelNC.com or call 252-728-3000.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is proud ECU graduate and former baseball player Brandon Manning inviting you to join my team at Farm Bureau Insurance. Right now is a good time to review your coverage with a local trusted agent like me. I will make myself available before or after business hours, and my clients always have my cell phone number if they need anything. From home, auto, or life, give me a call today and let's talk about your insurance coverage and about the Pirates. Call 531-1812 and go Pirates!
A
Ahoy, home hunters! Ready to find the real treasure of Eastern North Carolina? At E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, our crew of expert agents will help you chart the course to your dream home without any rough waters.
Whether you're buying, selling, or just looking to drop anchor, we've got the map to real estate gold. E&C Pirate Realty Allen Tate, where X marks the spot, and every home is a hidden gem.
Visit encpiraterealty.com.
We close the deal or someone walks the plank.
Right? Call today. East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville has the hot deals this summer with the Make This the Summer event. You pay the exact same thing as a factory employee. Come check out the Ram 1500 at East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep and get savings up to $12,000 with Employee Pricing Plus on Motor Trend's Truck of the Year. And they still have the 2024 Ram Heavy Duties in stock. Save up to $15,000 with Employee Pricing Plus on the longest-lasting heavy-duty work trucks in the market. How about the new 2025 Jeep Grand Cherokee? You pay what a factory employee pays, with savings up to $9,000 on America's most awarded SUV. And unprecedented savings for a new Jeep Wrangler. Up to $6,000 off on a 2025 Jeep Wrangler.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Offers do not include tax, tags, title, and $8.99 admin fee. See dealer for details.
Take advantage of Employee Pricing Plus and see all of the new and pre-owned inventory at ecauto.com.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 at 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Oh, welcome back. Vacation spots are right here in our very own backyard. Take a trip to a state park and enjoy traditional camping, RV space, and also air-conditioned cabins. They can be rented with Wi-Fi. If you're by a lake, be sure to check out the opportunities to rent a canoe or kayak and get out on the water. Your next adventure is right around the corner. For more information, please visit ncparks.gov. Now let's head back in to PRL. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you. Hour 3 with one of our favorite guests, former head coach of ECU track and field, and he is a Hall of Famer. He is not a world traveler, but a national traveler.
He's a Hall of Famer of a human.
He's a Hall of Fame human being.
Yes.
When the aliens come down and you say, all right, show us a great human being.
He's the greatest of all time. I'm going to be like, Curt Kraft, come over here, please.
Man, what do I owe you, Chad?
Curt Kraft.
I'm going to hire you as my agent.
Hey, that's fine with me.
I ain't got to pay you.
I don't think you need one.
Well, you're doing a pretty good job.
Coach, how you doing?
Doing good. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
So we're talking to one of the newest members of the Nevada Hall of Fame.
Yep. And pretty honored, very humbled.
So what is your relationship to Nevada?
Well, that's where it all began, to be honest with you. I started coaching there in 1991, January, and spent 14 years there as the head coach. And, man, I tell you what a run. But to actually get the phone call, it's kind of one of those moments where you know exactly where you were at the time. Got the phone call from the athletic director at the University of Nevada. I was in North Dakota visiting family, and my brother and I were tearing down an old grain bin and get this call from Nevada, and here it's the athletic director, and she said, hey, I got some good news. You've been selected to be in the class of 2025 Hall of Fame. So 21 years ago, I left Nevada in 2004. So 21 years ago, almost to the date. And here you get the phone call, and what it does is it just kind of it solidifies, it shows the accomplishments that we achieved. A bunch of great, student athletes, great assistant coaches. You don't get awards like this without surrounding yourself with good people. So it's just not me, but to actually be in there now with a group of people that have been, in the Hall of Fame over many, many years. It's really neat. So I go back on October 23rd and get inducted into that Hall of Fame.
Congratulations. That is awesome. Kind of cool, too, that you took over for a Hall of Famer here and Bill Carson. And you had an amazing run at ECU, and who knows, maybe more future inductions in, down the pipe.
Chandler gave me a shout out the other day and gave me a promo, so who knows. But
I'm your biggest fan, Coach.
Yeah, I know. At least I have one. And my wife, I guess, and my 2 children, my 2 son-in-laws. I'm probably up to 10.
Yeah.
But you just and I had a great run here and was very blessed here to be around a bunch of good coaches, student athletes, and I stepped down last year and retired in July of 24, and I spent 19 years here. And I guess the biggest thing that I'm the most proud of is that I got interviewed by a newspaper back in North Dakota. That's my native state. But long story short, they asked about what are some of the memories, and my memories were just impacting young people, both men and women, and impacting their lives, making an impression on them. Because when these kids come to school, the parents drop them off and they're with you for 4 and 5 years, and you just want to make sure that you're doing the right thing by mentoring them, teaching them, guiding them. So the impact that I made on these young people over the last 40 years is what's probably the most gratifying and satisfying thing to me.
I always ask coaches that have been around forever, and I loved Steve Shankweiler's answer. His last year coaching here, I said, how do you relate to kids today like you did 30, 40 years ago, whatever? And he said, just like it was back then, good players want to be coached hard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the first relating point right there, that you can coach them hard. And he said, we might not listen to the same music and all that, but at the end of the day, good players want to be coached. And he certainly knows how to coach just like you did. So I'll ask you the same question. You probably can roll with that answer, but what else, Coach? How did you relate to kids?
I was watching an interview the other day on with Mike Krzyzewski and Roy Williams. I think it was a rerun from the North Carolina High School Activities Association that they do up in Greensboro. But, one of those guys gave the answer that, today's kids, you have to kind of dress like them, you have to act like them, you have to listen to their music to kind of relate to them. But to your point, Clip, what Shank said, the expectations I don't think are any different. You expect them to be on time, you expect them to be respectful, you expect them to work hard. I know we're in a different time right now with NIL and transfer portal and all that stuff, but I think when you stick to the roots and stick to the basics, I don't think any of that has changed. The expectations of what you expect of them, I don't think that has changed at all. The relationships, I guess that's another big thing with me, is that people forget scores, people forget who won the NBA title, people forget who won the Super Bowl just a few months ago. But I think the one thing that they don't forget is relationships, how you look somebody in the eye, how you shook people's hands, how you treated them, some of the things that Chandler's talking about here. I think those are the basic core fundamental foundations of what we do. And, we're here to make young men and young women, and we're here to hold them accountable and those types of things. But the relationships were huge with me when I retired here at East Carolina last July of 2024. It couldn't have meant more to me to have people reach out, that I had worked with here 20 years ago. And basically the theme of the text messages were the same over and over again. Thank you for being there for us. Thank you for, guiding me. Thank you for keeping it fun. Thank you for a great experience. It was never so much about winning or the conference titles or winning an individual event. It was none of that. It was the bus rides, the locker room visits. It was everything outside of actual, the actual winning. So at the end of the day, when the scoreboard is unplugged and we forget about wins and losses, it comes down to relationships.
Curt Kraft joining us, and you've touched a lot of lives, Coach, and coached a lot of folks. But I'm interested in the sports side of it, the football side of it. So when your son-in-law the other night told me that you coached Nate Burleson's wife, was that at
University of Nevada? Yep.
Yeah, and You obviously kept in touch. Now, was she inducted into the
That's
Hall of Fame?
correct, last year. Yep.
And she contacted you?
You got it.
Yeah. And yada, yada, yada. You ended up like in the Raiders box seat or something, which is pretty cool.
Yes, last year, and I brought a little graphic here, for those people that can't read. I like showing pictures. That's why I brought this prop here.
I love your art project.
Yeah, and that's my wife and I and granddaughter that did that.
Kept it inside the lines.
Yes, and then, speaking of the prop, Shenandoah Graphic and Framing, I wanted to give them a shout out.
JR and crew.
Yeah, JR and Alec, your friends down there. JR framed this for me, so I thought I'd give them a free promo there.
Very nice.
But yes, Nevada Hall of Fame, Atoya Shaw. She was a conference champion in the hurdles back in 2000. She married Nate Burleson. He's on the CBS morning show.
I was going to say, my wife knows who he is, so he's gone mainstream now because he's doing more than just football stuff.
He does some of the game shows, Hollywood Squares, and a bunch of other things. But I got to visit with Nate last year when he was there in Reno, watching his wife getting inducted, and he was also the MC of the event. But Atoya was a conference champion way back in 2000. That was one of our first conference championships back at the University of Nevada. So it was neat to see her get in, and I enjoyed that. I think I've probably had 7 or 8 athletes that have gone in before me at Nevada.
Wow, that's great.
So I think she was like the 7th or 8th one, and I thought to myself, man, we got all these athletes in. When is it going to be time for the coach? So, so I did a little praying, and here we are.
Your time is now. Well, let's talk about your cousin Eddie trip.
See, I like that. Well, as you can see here, I don't know if you guys
here. I'll hold it up.
I don't know if you guys have ever stayed at Campgrounds of America, KOAs, but we took a trip last year. We left right after the App State game. We played App State on Saturday.
I wanted to leave the country after that as well.
Yep, and we left on a Sunday morning after the App State game, and we went around the country right there, Clip and Chandler, and we went from Asheville to Greenville to Asheville to Nashville, and stayed at all the. We stopped in St. Louis, and we saw Alec Burleson play.
Cool.
Coach Godwin gave us some tickets to watch Alec Burleson play there. The Cardinals at Busch Stadium, so we stopped there, stopped in and saw family in Des Moines, Iowa. We drove through Ogallala, Nebraska, if you ever heard of that place, Rollins, Wyoming, Salt Lake City, Winnemucca, Nevada, into Reno. Probably some of the challenges, we own an RV in a truck, and some of the challenges of doing that is driving through some of these major cities, Houston, San Antonio, El Paso. Boy, I tell you what, it tests your patience, and the stress level goes up. You got these 18-wheelers, rolling by at 75,
How about
80.
did you drive through mountains and stuff?
Oh yeah,
well?
yeah. We
that's
drove.
gotta be tough.
We drove through Wyoming.
Yeah.
Drove through Utah. Drove through Nevada. Some of these mountains, some of these peaks, and Phoenix, Arizona. We spent 2.5 months in Mesa. I don't know if you guys have ever been to Mesa or the Phoenix metro area. Wintertime is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Daytime highs 70, 75, 80. Nighttime lows are in the 60s. So we stayed in a community, a 55 and older community with our RV. So we stayed there 2.5 months, and then we made the trek back in February of 25, and it took us 8 days to get back here. But Texas, what a huge state. It took us 1,000 miles through the southern part of Texas to get across that state. But those were some of the more stressful times, going through downtown Houston and El Paso. And here's a trivia. Jimmy Johnson. You guys know where Jimmy Johnson's from?
Arkansas?
No, he played football at Arkansas, but his hometown, Port Arthur, Texas.
Okay.
Port Arthur, Texas is right on the Louisiana-Texas border.
You know what? I should have, because I watched The U for like the 3rd time not too long ago, and I remember him saying, I'm from Port Arthur, Texas, but if people ask, where I'm really from, it's Miami. Because he was talking about his days at Miami or whatever, but yeah.
He's got a street named after him, but we went through Port Arthur, Texas. But that southern part of the country, I don't know if you've ever driven through Louisiana or Mississippi or Alabama. Pretty interesting country, very beautiful countryside. That's one thing about this country. Every place is different.
Any bad storms, any snowstorms you had to go through? Or?
Chandler, good question. That was always in the back of my mind of luckily on the way back in February, we didn't have any issues going through the southern part of the country. The weather was nice, no freezing rain or snow, and then we traveled out in September. So the weather, here and there, little, rain showers and maybe some thunderstorms and stuff. But I tell you what, also that southern part of the nation, driving across southern Louisiana and Alabama and Mississippi, a lot of bridges, a lot of alligator land, a lot of swamp land. Yeah. Some of those bridges, there was a bridge that we were on in Louisiana. I felt like we were on there for 30-some miles. And so one of the biggest stresses is like, what's going to happen if you get a flat tire on this thing? So, but I have been given a hard time, Clip, about, calling me Cousin Eddie with that thing.
This also proves John Moody's factoid of the day a few weeks ago. He said, did you know only 3 states separate North Carolina and Wyoming? And you can go Tennessee, touch that bottom right of Missouri, hit Nebraska, and then boom, Wyoming. Which is crazy to think about, but it is.
You ever thought about that?
And who brought that up?
One of our listeners. Well, I'm sure he read it somewhere. I don't know if he came off the top of his head, but interesting
That's an interesting fact
about America. There you go. Curt Kraft joining us here. Coach, question from the Chili Water Chat gang. Does Coach have any thoughts on the current track and field program for ECU, or is that a stay-away topic?
Well, Clip, I think the best way to answer that is I did my time, and I was, honored to, be hired way back in 2005 by Coach Terry Holland, which we know passed away a number of years ago, and he just got inducted into this current ECU Hall of Fame, as well as Tiny DeButts, which I'd like to talk about in a second.
Okay.
But, I did my time of 19 years, and I did it, the way I wanted to do it. And I had my philosophy, and as you know, philosophies are all different. And just because I did it one way doesn't mean it was the right way. And so the people that are in place now, it's their time to do what they need to do, and it's a time for a new voice, and time for a new philosophy, and a time for a new direction. And that's the one thing about coaching is when I stepped down last year, I dreaded that day. I knew that day was going to come someday, but I knew it was time. And timing is everything. And one thing about coaches, sometimes people don't know when it's time to get out. Right. And I think you have to recognize that, and I did. And I felt like I did it at the right time. So, I wish these guys well, and, I'll always be a Pirate fan, and we still go to football games and basketball games. And
oh, yeah.
So, you know what they say, once a Pirate, always a Pirate.
Yes, sir. That's awesome to hear. Kenny, you said you did your time. I don't know if you know the answer to this, but who has the most years coaching consecutively at ECU? I mean, you got to be in the top something.
Yep, outside of Rick Kobe, and Rick's a friend of mine. Rick had been there, I want to say 30 plus
swimming
years.
And diving?
Correct. Swimming and diving, Chandler. Outside of him, and then of course you mentioned Bill Carson, but that's an outlier. I mean, that's a once in a lifetime there. I think he was like 40 years. God bless him. But I think in the current era, it would be, Rick Kobe and then probably me.
Yeah.
In terms of longest tenured coaches. And I think Coach Godwin would be next. I think he just completed his 11th year. So,
but even all time, like you got to be in the top 3 to 5, I would think.
Great point. Yes. Yes. So. Yes. Yeah. When you think of football and basketball and baseball,
those
and all
are kind of quick turnarounds.
Yes. And and that's another thing that when I came here in 05, I never ever had any intentions of moving on. And this was not a place that I wanted to consider a stepping stone. This was a place that I wanted to end my career, and I did. So I think it's different nowadays with the coaching industry. Is a lot of times they're looking for the next paycheck or moving up and moving on. And what was important to me was quality of life. My wife was a Pitt County school teacher here in Pitt County, and my daughter lives here in town, which, you guys know her husband, Tom. Mm-hmm. So my grandson here. So I think it was about quality of life. That was the most important thing to me. And, there's a lot of things money can't buy. And so it was about family and quality of life.
I don't even know. Have we asked you, Coach? So, like North Dakota, Nevada, Nebraska, you've been all these places.
Yes.
Why Greenville, North Carolina? Obviously, they wanted your services.
Yes.
But why were you so excited to sign up?
Great question. When and I mentioned Coach Holland's name. Yeah. Coach Holland got inducted into this year's 2025 East Carolina class. But when I moved on from the University of Nevada, back in 04, I get I applied for this position. It was just time to move on, and you know how the coaching world works. It was just time for a change.
Yeah.
And so, a lady by the name of Rosie Thompson, I think you guys know that name. She's Hall of Famer over here at ECU, great basketball player. She was our SWA for many, many years here. She was the SWA during Coach Holland's day as athletic director. And I applied for the job, and they bring me out for the interview, and I spend time with Rosie and spend time with Coach Holland and Coach Overton. And so that's why here. And Kayla, my daughter, moved with us when she was a junior in high school and graduated from South Central High School in 2007. And we're still here. This is, I guess, like our second home.
I have a question for you, Coach. When you were at Nevada for those, 21 years, or how long were you there again?
I was there 14.
14, excuse me.
14.
Did you go to as many athletic events as you did here at East Carolina?
Back when I was at Nevada, I did go to, obviously, the men's football games and men's basketball games, and I did attend women's basketball games and soccer. You know what? Yeah, I guess there is a theme there. Yes, I did. And I think I was just I don't know if I'm bored or I need to get away from my wife Nancy after 41 years or what the deal is, but I think it was just a matter of supporting people and loving athletics and being around people and having the chance to visit. I've got a reputation here of being a social butterfly, and I had a reputation at the campus over here at ECU. It's like, oh, here comes Coach Kraft to come across the parking lot, and sometimes they try to avoid me, and because I
got 20 minutes to kill.
Exactly, Clip, and that's kind of what it was right there.
We would see you at me and Clip would see you at athletic events, and it just wasn't a hello. It would be like, oh, did you see that play by RJ?
You're into it.
Did you see that double play by Marini or whatever? So you're definitely into the athletic.
Yeah, and my wife always gives me a hard time. She says, "Hey, you got to recognize and you got to read the room. When it's time for people, when it's time for them to go, you got to let them go." So, no, I just I like athletics in general, and I think it's important that people support one another. And
anybody come to mind, Coach? Any football, basketball, any other sports athletes that also did track and field, like that you coached? I know we've had a football guy or two, right, that played on the football team but also did track. Anybody come to mind for you on that?
Here at East Carolina?
Yeah, at ECU.
Oh, man, we did have some football players that also did track. It was more common years ago than it has been recently.
Everything's so specialized
I
now.
felt like when Skip Holtz was here, I think we had some people. When Scotty Montgomery was here, we had some people. And probably the biggest name that I can think of right now was a kid by the name of Quay Johnson.
Oh, yeah.
Quay Johnson, yeah.
He was out of
receiver.
Raleigh. That's correct. And I forget what high school he went to up there. But Quay ran some relays for us and did a heck of a job for us. And he was a trackster in high school. So, these track guys that do football, it's got to be in their blood.
And I asked because everybody we talked to, Rahjai Harris talks about his track experience a lot, and they love it. They love it.
It's hard to teach speed. One always says, there's always a debate: are you born with it or do you make it? And when you have speed, you have speed. And if you're fast, that obviously reflects on the football field. But
that's what held me back, Coach. God just did not. He blessed me with a lot of things, but not speed.
Not speed.
Yeah.
Looks, intelligence. But
we don't have to name.
Yeah. Well, I wanted to point out the obvious.
I appreciate it. Thank you. That's why I'm on radio. Curt Kraft joining us. Well, Coach, we've talked about Terry Holland. Man, awesome class for this year's Hall of Fame. Some of my and everybody's all-time football favorites. My all-time favorite Pirate, Dwayne Harris, 17 will be going in. Justin Hardy, Shane Carden, but also someone you coached.
Tynita Butts. Speaking of Dwayne Harris, I think, didn't he play for the Cowboys for a second?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. I'll never forget, long story short, we were in Texas. I think we were at SMU for a cross-country championship, and Dwayne Harris, I think, was playing for the Cowboys at the time, and he came out to meet us at a restaurant when he was still playing there. Yeah. But yes, Tynita Butts. Tynita Butts graduated in 2014, and she's from Alexandria, Virginia. She's with this class, with Dwayne Harris, with Shane Carden, with Coach Holland. I think there was also a wrestler, that went in. But Tynita was from Alexandria, Virginia. She spent 5 years here. She graduated in 2014. And I don't know if you're seeing some of her accolades there, Clip, but she was one of the most decorated, and I would even go one step further, might be the most decorated student athlete that's come from this campus, male or female. Obviously, I'm biased, but she was an Olympian in 2020. It was supposed to be the Tokyo Games, but because of COVID, they moved it to 21. She was in the 2021 Tokyo Games in the high jump. She won 7 of 8 conference championships here in the high jump. We have 2 championships a year. We have an indoor and an outdoor. So of the 8, she won 7 of them. She didn't win her freshman year. She ended up getting beat by a girl from Southern Mississippi. She was as high as second twice at the NCAAs as far as the high jump. She was runner-up twice. Competed at the World Championships. So I got the chance to see her when we were out in Arizona. As I just mentioned, when we were in the Phoenix area, she lives out there with her husband and her little one. But, I didn't realize she was going to get inducted here into the Hall of Fame for this class. But very, very wonderful young lady, explosive as heck, super person. And she's a Pirate through and through. So she'll be back here. I think it's in November is when that Hall of Fame induction takes place. But I'm so proud of her. And we've had other inductions here. We had a kid by the name of Eric Frazier that got in, I think a couple of years ago, that was on the men's track and field team. And so we've got a number of them, I really believe, coming up. Summer Night, I don't know if you guys remember her. She was a wonderful pole vaulter.
On the show. Yeah.
Yep. And she, I would imagine she's going to get in. But I think you got to be out 10 years is what you have to be out.
The number.
But Tynita, she'll be back in the fall here with her little one and her husband, I imagine.
Awesome. The full class, Tynita Butts, Shane Carden, Daniel Monroe, Justin Hardy, Dwayne Harris, and the late, great Terry Holland will be inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2025. All right, before we let Coach go, you got to ask him your question.
I got to ask my question.
Yes, Chandler. I hope it's, keep it appropriate.
It is. At the highest peak of their career, who was more popular, Elvis Presley or Michael Jackson?
No question, Michael Jackson.
No question.
No question.
No question.
Now, I'm biased. Obviously, that was my era. Elvis Presley was a little bit older than I was, but Michael Jackson, I think, was born around 1958 or 59. I was born in 61. So Michael Jackson, he was the lead singer, I believe, for the Jackson 5.
Sure was.
And then they changed it to the Jacksons. I think they went from Jackson 5 to the Jacksons. But Michael Jackson, I tell you what, that music, what a cultural icon, if you will. When that music came on, boy, it definitely got people's attention,
All right.
Michael
Jackson. Thanks for your answer.
He had an educated answer.
It was very educated.
Was it? Yeah.
Yes.
With a little bit of substance behind it.
Yeah, I think so.
And but now, I'm just enjoying Kayla and Tom, my grandson.
Yeah.
We went to the beach last week down at Emerald Isle and enjoyed my 2 son-in-laws, my daughters. My daughter Alicia came out from Reno, Nevada with her husband and my granddaughter. And so, they say when you retire, you have to have something to retire to. And, right now it's family. I'm trying to take up golf a little bit.
Okay.
Work out at Ironwood 1 day a week and volunteer. I'm a ranger out there. So I don't know if you guys play golf at all. But
Chandler's a golfer.
I'm the one that keeps the speed of play going and, ready golf. And so between family and a little bit of golfing and athletic events, and we spent a month in North Dakota at our family farm. So that's what I've been doing with my life.
Should I make a joke about Coach Kraft while he's here?
Sure.
I should do it while he's here instead of behind his back, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the speed of play guy, and you're talking to the people at every tee box. You're going to have everybody backed up 3 hours, Coach. You're not the right guy for that job.
Well, and you know who's the one that recommended me? My good friend Kevin Williams, the golf coach.
Right.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Kevin and I were like brothers. We've been, we've been friends for 20 plus years. But he was the one that recommended me go out there. But now that I think about it, that's
Kurt,
probably totally contrary to what we're supposed to be doing.
Kurt, you can say hello, but 3 questions max, and you got to let them go. You got to let them through.
They're like trying to tee up, and and they're like, all right, wait, I've got to tee up.
Yeah, and they're calling the clubhouse going, we've got a problem with speed of play out here because of the Ranger.
Because
6 groups are lined up from the tee box 1 to the clubhouse.
And why? Well, the Ranger is holding us up.
Man. You need something in communication, something in interpersonal. Well, you talk. You could talk to anybody, Coach.
Well,
and make them feel good. I always enjoy my chats with you. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. And I think you guys said something. Maybe you're gonna have a Pirate or a Pirate Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're in.
You're definitely in.
There's room on the back of this wall. But
yeah.
No, we appreciate you guys. I appreciate our friendship. That's probably the most important thing to me. And thank you for having me on. And like I said, I'm enjoying spending time with my wife and family.
Well, add this to your retirement hobbies. Hanging out with us every now and then.
Hey,
we'll talk football. We'll talk whatever.
Absolutely. Yep. As long as I'm welcome, I'm here.
Let's do it. Coach, congratulations.
Congrats, Coach.
And in a few years, we'll be talking about another Hall of Fame you're in, perhaps.
Man, I'd be honored. Yeah, I'm in the Minot State University, North Dakota. I went to Minot State University in Minot, North Dakota. I was in there as an athlete, and now this one, and who knows what the future holds.
Keep them rolling. Man. All right, Coach. Thank you, man. Enjoyed it as always.
Appreciate
Curt
you guys.
Kraft joining us on the program today. We'll take a break, come back, got our Fleet Feet rundown, and more. Pirate Radio Live rolls on after this.
Here with Brian Cook, the comptroller for Greenville Motor Company and Greenville Auto World. Talk a little bit about the financing options that you provide.
We're here to help anybody from bad credit, poor credit, rebuilding credit, or great credit. We find the best deal through over 30 lenders here that we work with every day, and we're focused on finding the best fit for all our customers.
One website, 2 outstanding dealerships, Greenville Motor Company, Greenville Auto World. Try us, trust us at driveherenow.com.
Looking for something better than bottled water? Reach for Chili Water. Pure, ice-cold refreshment straight from the Black Creek Aquifer right here in eastern North Carolina. No plastic bottles, just clean, crisp water in ocean-friendly cans because you deserve better. Made by Carolina Ice Company, 3 generations deep, and named for a local legend who loved fishing, music, and the great outdoors. And now, Chili Water is shipping 12-packs straight to your door. Every can helps protect the water we all love. Chili Water. The good water in your hand.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children. Children's Health Services, Arlington Boulevard, Greenville, or soon to be our second location on 10th Street. Go Pirates!
Want to make your day better? Order a large original crust, 1-topping pizza from Papa John's for only $9.99. Take advantage of this awesome carry-out special now by logging on to papajohns.com and make today a pizza day for only $9.99. Papa John's is the MVP move for game day or any day. Place your order online at papajohns.com and sign up for Papa Rewards and start earning points from your favorite menu items. Go Pirates!
You've had your new computer a few years now, but lately it's been running super slow, acting strange, and you're worried about viruses and losing data.
This is driving me mad!
Let the experts at University PC Care in Greenville and New Bern professionally diagnose your Mac or PC to see what's really going on. They'll determine the root cause and not just symptoms, so you don't waste money fixing the wrong issues. Call 252-558-1280 for in-store or remote service, or make an appointment online at universitypccare.com.
This is John Gavigan with the Gavigan Agency. Our top priority is doing what is best for our members. Whether you are buying a new vehicle, a new home, protecting your family with life insurance, or filing a claim, our agency will be there every step of the way. Our goal is to become a trusted advisor for you and your family for all of your personal and commercial insurance needs. Give us a call in Greenville at 756-1400 for a car, home, business, or life insurance quote today, and give us the opportunity to show you the benefits of doing business with someone who cares.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is the home of the best margaritas. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Tuesday for the Gulf of Mexico, a huge 38-ounce lime margarita for only $7.99. On Thursdays, relax and enjoy half-price pitchers of Chico's house margaritas. Choose from lime, strawberry, blood orange, raspberry, or peach. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
This is Chris Johnson, CJ2K. You listen to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. If you're cruising around town or headed out for a weekend adventure, make sure you're riding in something you can count on from Capital Subaru of Greenville. From brand new Subarus with legendary all-wheel drive to quality pre-owned vehicles, Capital Subaru has your back. And stop by Capital Subaru of Greenville today or visit capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru, love what you drive. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Wednesday. Curt Kraft will put a smile on your face.
Man, he's awesome, dude.
What a great fella. Enjoyed having him on, and we'll definitely get him back on. I mean, we can talk about anything with him, really.
Yeah.
Any topic. He's good for it.
You can talk about ECU athletics with him because he's going to be paying attention.
That he is. He is a super fan and a great man. Let's get our Fleet Feet rundown. See if we can get A-Harp to talk to us for a minute here.
Hey, Pirate Nation. Be sure you have the best and most comfortable shoes this tailgate season with a stop at Fleet Feet. Locally owned and operated by ECU alum Chris Lunyon. Fleet Feet of Greenville provides solutions through one-on-one services to runners, walkers, and everyone in between. Fleet Feet has the tools and technology to get you in the right shoe, including a 3D foot scanner that measures arch height, width, and more. Go see them at 207 East Arlington Boulevard in the old Gordon's Golf location. Fleet Feet. They run for you.
All right. Got a little weather situation outside, Sean. Got a little rain going on on this Wednesday. Fleet Feet rundown brought to you by Fleet Feet. Let's see what we got. We got to flip through. You want to flip through real quick?
Absolutely.
Oh, by the way, for those Jarrett Watkins fans, also known as J-Bone, he is in the Bone Zone right now talking to a Ravens reporter. They'll talk a little Keaton Mitchell and Ravens football.
All right, y'all ready? Tell me when to stop.
Stop. Okay.
Have we done them?
I think so. I'm pretty sure. I tried to wait to get to a big school. Stop. All right.
All right, here we go.
The house that Bill Snyder built, Kansas State.
In the coaches' top 25 poll.
Chris Kleiman, 9-4 last year. All right, let me guess some names here, Chon.
I got one already.
Show me Michael Bishop for quarterback.
Okay.
Do you know what we're doing?
I thought you were naming alumni. No. Oh, their leading passer is an interesting one.
Well, they're an interesting one.
Well, I mean, not really. Tampa Bay Bucks.
Oh, Josh Freeman.
Josh Freeman.
Yeah.
Active player, I believe, played for Miami last year.
Thiago Valia. Who played for the Dolphins?
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar.
And then you have Lynn Dickey.
Man, Michael Bishop was nasty. Running backs, Darren Sproles.
Of course, number one. Oh, man.
Oh.
Who's number two?
Jerry Jones' favorite back.
Who's number two?
Deuce
He's a
Vaughn.
cowboy.
Deuce
Vaughn.
Deuce is Deuce.
Yes. And then DJ Giddens. And it's got him highlighted, I guess, because I don't know why that's highlighted. Receivers.
Show me Jordy Nelson.
Number 3.
Okay. Show me maybe two guys named Lockett.
You're correct. Who's number 1?
So you got Kevin Lockett.
Yes, you did.
And Tyler Lockett.
Uh-huh.
I think, Tyler's newer, so they were throwing more, so I'm going to say Tyler.
Tyler Lockett's correct. Number 1, Kevin Lockett.
Yeah.
Number 2. Great job.
2 Locketts.
Non-con for Kansas State. They, this is not a non-con.
Well, no, they play Iowa State in Ireland.
Yeah. So Iowa State, North Dakota. Coach Curt Kraft went through there. Army at home.
A good game last year.
Yeah. And then let's see. I think that's it.
That can't be it.
Utah's in the Big, but they're in the Big 12. TCU, Baylor, Big 12, UCF, Big 12.
I wonder if it's a non-conference game. Well, one of those is a non-conference game, like Carolina, who's it? Virginia and State are playing a non-conference game.
Yeah,
it's got to be.
Yeah, I guess so. That's the only two non-cons on the schedule: North Dakota and Army.
I'll Google that up.
Okay,
and see if let's see, Kansas State.
They have Iowa State. Iowa State, I believe, is Big Ten.
Sir?
No.
Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
We're going to have to ask you to put it in reverse,
Sir.
Terry.
Sir.
That's right. Iowa's in. I hate that they split that too.
They've always
They
been
should
split.
have. I feel like you should always do your
It don't matter what
in-state
you
rivals.
feel.
It should always be your in-state rivals. Should always be in the same conference. In my opinion.
Yeah, but
Carolina State's always entertaining. Duke and Carolina's always entertaining.
I hear you.
But
I hear you, but I don't feel you.
I'm hearing things.
Let's see. Iowa State and Kansas State non-conference. Let's see if I can get some. Kansas State play Iowa State in a non-conference football game in Dublin, Ireland. So there you go. How do y'all feel about that?
I don't like it.
I don't either.
If it is a conference opponent, it's a conference game.
Yeah.
But then that screws up the standings if they do that.
No, what do you mean?
You'll have an extra.
You'll have an extra conference game.
I know. That's why they don't do it. We figured that part out, or at least I thought we did.
But I'm saying if they do it and the other teams don't. So there's the big.
Yeah, I know. We understand that. That's why it's a non-conference game. It doesn't count on the conference standings.
I just still don't like it.
Okay.
I don't either.
I don't know why you're explaining it to us, why they're not counting
There's people out there that probably don't know exactly what we're talking about.
I guess so. Maybe so. But like NC State plays Virginia this year, and that is it will not count on the conference records. Talked to Corey Smith about that last week.
That's weird.
It is.
That is weird.
It is weird. It's weird.
Or why just not add another non-con game?
Honestly, I don't hate it because I would rather, if I was in that case, not if I'm in the American, because I don't want to play North Texas if I don't have to. But if I'm a State fan, would you rather see them play Virginia or would you rather see them play Old Dominion?
Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from that aspect, I don't hate it, you know?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, then why don't they just take on a team like Maryland, a team that they have history with, just like they do with Virginia, but it's a little bit more of a...
If those are the two options, I would take Maryland. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but... Yeah. Anyway, all right, anything else on K-State?
Returning quarterback Avery Johnson, who was really good. Johnson. I watched a few of his games last year. He's a pretty good quarterback, dual threat. So
they do not play Tulane this year. It seems like they always play Tulane, but not this year.
Nope.
And they always play pretty good games with Tulane.
Yeah, they do.
All right, there's K-State on the flip through. Chan, you want to ask your question? Let's see what. I don't think it's a great question.
Why not?
I don't know how anybody's going to say Elvis Presley when you think like worldwide.
Okay, that's all right.
How about the Beatles?
No, it's the argument with my friend. Is Elvis Presley, and you just I think helped me out there. But I'll ask you. So you're going to say Michael Jackson? Shirley, who do you say? You're the music buff.
A buff.
This one I've actually put a lot of thought into.
And we appreciate that.
Because of the comparisons between the two. You've got two artists that were at the peak of their careers, as you could say, the biggest rock stars in the world. Elvis Presley changed television, changed music. So did Michael Jackson. Because of various dance moves. Elvis, obviously, the hip swaying. Michael Jackson with the moonwalk.
That's a little too sexual for me. Not gonna lie.
What, the moonwalk or the hips?
The hips.
The hips don't lie.
But then Michael Jackson's grabbing his crotch. I can't.
Yeah,
you know what? I hate them both. Okay?
Yeah. You go back and forth. Both have been accused of quote unquote stealing things. Elvis, i.e., the music, because he sang a lot of blues, mixed a lot. You had a lot of blues, heavily influenced by the blues.
Stole from black music artists. And
Yes.
then Michael Jackson stole our race and turned white.
He also stole the moonwalk.
Couple of thieves. Stole the moonwalk?
Yes, because
from
it was
Neil Armstrong?
No, it was a street dance that, of course, breakdancing was really big back in those days during, in the early 80s. And the moonwalk was he actually copied that from a street dancer that he saw, and he thought it was really cool, and he did it. And he's been largely attributed to that dance move, but he actually hijacked that from someone else. So the comparisons, but when you look at the body of work, you got to go with Michael Jackson because he was famous more than once.
All right.
He was, famous for decades.
Yes, he was
in different genres.
Jackson
almost.
5, then the Jacksons, and then as a solo artist.
Just for the record, Bone said Michael Jackson. Coach said Michael Jackson. Of course, I'm saying Michael Jackson.
Jackson wants to answer.
I know. Clip Brock said Michael Jackson. Shirley said Michael Jackson. Can we go clean sweep here?
Well, of course. I mean, that's the only right answer.
Absolutely. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I will
6-0
say
on Michael Jackson.
Both artists, if you think about it, think about how far removed those artists are from their music in terms of where they are. I mean, obviously they both passed on, but what I mean is their music. Where their music is now is still timeless. You can still go back and listen to it, and it's still going to be good. Right. And that to me tells me the longevity of an artist, like how impactful an artist is how long their music lasts well beyond their actual career.
All right. Michael Jackson over Elvis Presley.
Well, let us know.
I mean, you asked the guru. I gave you the guru answer.
Let us know, Chandler, next time you and your buddy are at the Church of Satan talking about these things.
The Church of Satan?
With these awful dance moves and that ruin. I mean, we should ask which one ruins society more, in my opinion. You hear them?
And if anybody has a question about that, go back. And if you are familiar with the comedian Bill Burr, he did an entire.
Who's this man?
Bill Burr.
Billiam Burr?
Yes. Bill Burr is a hilarious comic, but he is a documentary freak, and he did an entire bit about how when he and his wife, who is African American, by the way, he and his wife watched an Elvis documentary, and they got into an argument over it. And it's actually quite hilarious, but it does bring up a good section of the points that I made earlier.
Let's take a break. We'll come back and we'll hit some Josh Aldridge as part of our Fleet Feet Rundown and New Blue Pirate Report, and have more for you. Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Stella Artois is a world-renowned Belgian beer with over 650 years of brewing heritage. Stella's rich, full flavor and smooth finish is perfect for making moments worth more. Stella's non-alcohol option, Stella 0.0, offers the same iconic taste without the alcohol, ideal for those looking to enjoy Stella anytime. Stella, whether celebrating big or small, Stella is the perfect choice for elevating the everyday. Proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers, burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr! Shiny teeth in me.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dr. Holly, owner of Pirate Dental. At Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Does your tooth hurt?
They fix teeth.
Chipped tooth?
They fix teeth.
Need a second opinion?
we fix teeth.
Need a crown, have a cavity? We fix teeth. Bottom line at Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Call us today at 252-321-2500 or visit us at piratedental.com. Online appointments available. Pirate Dental, we fix teeth. Go Pirates.
Shiny teeth in me.
Hey, Righty, you feeling okay? You've been dragging all day.
Ugh, don't even talk to me, Lefty. These shoes are a disaster. My arch is crying.
Dude, we have to go to Fleet Feet. They have a 3D scanner to customize shoes for every foot.
Wait, like custom fit? For me?
Yes, you and me. They have the top brands such as OnCloud, Brooks, and Hoka, plus many more.
Fleet Feet, where fit happens. Schedule your appointment at fleetfeet.com or come in today and treat your feet right. Find your perfect pair at Fleet Feet.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation, ready to conquer Greenville and beyond? Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is dropping anchor with deals you can't ignore. Right now, get up to $6,000 off MSRP on select Ram 1500s, the truck built for tailgates, job sites, and everything in between. Or take the doors off life with the new Jeep Wrangler with employee pricing for qualified buyers.
Drive a little, brah, save a lot, brah.
Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, your hometown hookup for horsepower, freedom, and pirates.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
Cuccinella's has been serving up handcrafted pizzas with their family recipe since 1932. If you're in the mood for something different, explore the brand new pastas like the chicken parm, chicken alfredo, or penne marinara. Cuccinella's also has salads, grinders, and house-made Italian ice and Italian ice lemonades. Greenville's hometown pizzeria is Cuccinella's. 2 locations with pickup or delivery, and ready for your order now at cuccinellas.com. Go Pirates!
Pirate Radio, where the heart of Greenville lives. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding Pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Russell's Clothing in downtown Washington has everything you need for game day or any other day for men and women. Whether it's dress, casual, or even a formal occasion, Russell's has you covered. They've served Eastern North Carolina and beyond for over 40 years with quality clothing and personal service. Russell's Clothing on Main Street in downtown Washington. And where do you find the best selection of pre-owned vehicles in Eastern North Carolina? DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com is a combination of Greenville Auto World and Greenville Motor Company and is fully stocked with an inventory of SUVs, trucks, and cars. Get shopping today at DriveHereNow.com. DriveHereNow.com, supporting the Pirates for over 48 years. Now let's head back into PRL. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We'll quickly get back to our New Blue Pirate Report. Let's hear a little bit from Josh Aldridge. Let's go cut 3, Shirley. Does the intensity of the defense match what you expect at this point in fall camp?
Yeah, our guys play with an edge. I'll give them that. The culture that was here already when I got here. These guys, they love football. They play with an edge. They play violent, and we've been pretty violent this fall camp. So far. I appreciate that. That's what we need. You still got to practice like a pro and take care of your teammates when the time comes. But I'm looking forward to us being live on Saturday in the stadium.
All right, we are looking forward to that as well. Talked to Rahjai Harris earlier. Likes the word violent, but he likes the contact and said that if he was a coach, he would do it a lot early in fall camp and start to lay off a little bit.
Combative.
Not.
Don't be combative.
Right. Which is why I don't know why you said that word.
We want them to be competitive.
Correct.
But not combative.
Correct.
Well, I've already seen some drills where guys are laying into each other. They had one the other day where they throw the ball to the receiver and then 2 defensive just go and lay it on him. And I saw one guy getting carried out like a bale of hay. It was It was tough. It was fun to watch.
Cut 10, Shirley. More on Saturday. What do you want to see with the first scrimmage coming up? All right. Yeah.
Just a second.
I'm going to ask that question to you guys.
What do I want to see on Saturday?
Yeah.
Tackling. I want to see high-speed action. I want to see live action.
Pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. I want to see little Parker Jenkins. I want to see.
I want to see Petaway.
Yeah.
Well, we're going in at the tail end, so we'll get like the force.
Well, when I say I want to see,
okay, that's what you want to.
I want it to be happening while I'm not watching.
Yeah. All right.
So I should clarify. Cut 10, Shirley. What does Coach Aldridge want to see?
We'll see his tackle well. I mean, that's obvious, I guess. But I just when it comes down to it, that's what the game is. I think we run the best schemes. I think we got a great group of staff, but we got to tackle, and that's stopping the run and driving on the football when they choose to throw it. So I want to see us do that. I think we'll do it well. Sometimes in practice when you're thud, you tell them, you probably would have missed that tackle. They say, no, if we're full speed, I would have. There'll be no excuses this time around. So that's what I love. I ain't got to listen to it. And so I'm excited to see those guys go out there and pull their pin and get guys on the ground.
All right, there is the first-year defensive coordinator of the Pirates, Josh Aldridge.
Loves to tap the podium.
He's a tapper. Kind of Schwartz.
Is he going to be on the sidelines?
Coach Schwartz or Josh Aldridge?
No, Coach Aldridge.
Yeah, he'll be on the sideline.
All right, I can't wait to see how
on the sideline.
Can't wait to see how enthusiastic he is.
Well, that's funny because on Redact the Colors, somebody started a thread that said, and I'll read it verbatim for you, John. If you'll give me a moment here. But y'all talk for a second.
Well, no, it's just fun to see like him out of practice yelling his lungs out, and then.
Are you sure?
And then right at the podium is. Yeah, we're gonna.
It's probably because he's tired.
Yeah, you can kind of tell like he's losing his voice.
Yeah.
All right. It said. Question about our new DC. Does he always convey such a lack of enthusiasm and energy to the press? Watching his press conference after the first padded practice makes me think our defense is going to be hard to watch this season. Dude looks like he already knows he's in for a long season.
I think he's just tired.
He really got a lot.
I think that's a fan just basing things off of after practice.
Yeah. Is this guy out of practice?
Did you expect him to
no, he's
each
basing
question
it all on the press.
They're doing good out there. They're doing great. Love what I'm seeing from my linebackers.
Maybe he wants to dance.
Great question.
I mean, even like Blake Harrell as the defensive coordinator wasn't walking into the press conferences flipping tables and everything. He was his normal self.
I want a guy to rip his shirt Hulk Hogan style.
Yeah. I mean, that would be interesting.
And we're not seeing that with this staff. I just want to put out the warning flags.
This staff is not eating their vitamins and saying their prayers.
They're boring answers.
I mean, what do you want, dude? It's fall camp.
We want Tim Alvin is what we want.
What a guy.
Back with you to wrap it up after this.
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? Call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting Pirates.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar MediSpa for a free consultation and ask about our newest technologies and treatments. Learn more at beautybarmedispa.com, Red Banks Road, Greenville. Enjoy your visit, love your transformation, and go Pirates.
Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gakwe, and our mission at Michaels & Gakwe is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gakwe are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gakwe Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Everyday children in eastern North Carolina are fighting the unimaginable pediatric cancer. Riley's Army stands beside them, offering financial and emotional support, food cards, gas cards, and a community of care. But we can't do it without you. Visit Riley'sArmy.com to donate, volunteer, or learn more. Together we can bring comfort, hope, faith, and strength to these brave families and children. Riley's Army, because no family should fight alone.
Looking for the perfect summer hangout? Swing by Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room for our Midday Munchies lunch menu, just $10.25 Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 3. We've got 46 cold draft beers, a killer Sunday brunch from 9 to 12:30, and our regular menu every Sunday, noon to 7. Your new Sunday Fun Day destination. Enjoy live music every Friday and Saturday, 7 to 10 p.m., and follow us on social media for more events. Check out the Repair Shop game room with pool tables, darts, and more, or kick back on our dog-friendly patio with the best staff in town. We're serving up good vibes at Fish Street Hardware Restaurant and Tap Room all summer long, where good times are always on tap.
Every team knows that the two-point play can be a winning move. That's why I'm here. State Farm agent Timothy Sawyer and my team are here to help you go for two by combining your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score some savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help life go right. Call me, Timothy Sawyer, at 493-0002 today.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs, like passing that drug test. Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and well, light one up. You've earned it. And whether you've had one of those weeks, or maybe your mother-in-law's in town and you're one passive-aggressive comment away from needing a vacation. If this sounds like you, then come visit our team here at the Holistic Company to help you find the perfect products to ease your stress and promote relaxation. Order our products online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other two locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
Pirate Radio.
So you believe in pirates? Pirates aren't Santa. They did exist, they did have treasures, and they did bury it. You know, I had an eye patch when I was 6. Who didn't, my friend? Who didn't?
The voice of the Pirate Nation. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
It was a good day for the stock market. The Dow was up 81 points and closed at 44,193. The NASDAQ was ahead 252 points and finished at 21,169. S&P was up 45 at 6,345. That is your Wells Fargo Advisor Stock Market Report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now back to the show.
Wrapping it up on a Wednesday. Thank you, Shirley Rhodes. Great job, intern Jackson. Appreciate your work, Jarrett. Looking forward to your interview that you conducted at around 5:30 today.
Yeah,
we'll
great.
air that tomorrow.
Great conversation with Cordell Woodland about the Ravens and Keith Mitchell.
Good deal. And the Chan man. Enjoyed it, buddy.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
We'll be back with you Thursday, 3 o'clock. All new edition of Pirate Radio Live. Moving Ryan McChrystal from today to Thursday. So we'll check in with the former Pirate catcher, Nadeau, Zach Kaplan, Greg Hudson, J-Bone interview, and a lot more. We will talk to you then. For the crew, I'm Clip Brock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio.